This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no longer them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Ipocha massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I touched me, oh. Remember when me tell you say I touched me, oh. Yeah, I remember that one that called myself Bruce Mero. But the way you go like a papa nuku. But then the way you me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the fall and the rest of man I tell you what I am. Me know that you come me tell them
heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
And I look up to the sky with tears in my eye for other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart. They fought for our freedom, they died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes, we want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and ever, and ever, and ever.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We play in our history that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Ipocha massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died at Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in the heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes, so I'm following you.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a cast, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
They paid the ultimate price. They died for the freedom of my unborn child. We
flag in the air. Never be afraid. March on, cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah, you know what it is. We must revenge, and we must stand to represent who we are.
Fight on, brave boys, fight on, heroes of our fatherland. Pursue the enemy, harass him, destroy the invader. March on, brave boys, now that victory is in sight. March on and hasten the disintegration of the enemy already set in motion.
Fighting a war, knowing the difficulties, the odds against us, there is an element of fatalism, people feeling, well, if the world chooses to abandon us, then perhaps it is better we all perish. They don't ever consider a Biafra not free. They believe in either Biafra free or no Biafra at all. That means none of us living to see it.
I need Biafra freedom. We Biafrans, we need Biafra freedom. For this, I decided, even to die, that Biafra must have its own freedom.
I want us to work systematically towards the establishment of a good, progressive, and democratic society where all vestiges of privilege and social injustice will be abolished, and the rich contribute more to the welfare of the poor. If civil war comes, and I do think it is imminent, you're quite right, it will for us be the price of freedom. Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of their readiness. I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side would be surprised as to what they're going to get. And I'm confident that it will not last long.
We'll surely come out as a nation because we're fighting a just cause. Even a little child on the street will tell you this. We shall never go back to Nigeria again. God's grace will surely emerge as a nation. And so, as far as this war continues, we'll fight to the last man.
This is what Biafra is, the end of the journey for a persecuted, massacred, pursued people. We have made all attempts at a democratic resolution of this crisis. I have offered open elections, plebiscite. I have offered just an open carte blanche suggestion, anybody who can find a democratic way of finding out the wishes of the people, let him suggest it and we will go for it.
Another Savior,
holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior, holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior, holy, holy.
If you do not believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop. God knows we can never stop until Biafra is restored. We are peace-loving people. We abhor death and killing of another soul. It's in our nature, that's how we are. But because of that, they have been coming and killing us all these years. We've kept quiet. They've been killing and killing and killing quiet. We have a case at the ICC. We have a case at Africa Union. We have a case of what else again? Pending before the UN in New York. We've been to Geneva to tender our case. Before UN, till today, nothing. In fact, the more we complain to them, the more they come to abduct and rape our children, the more they come to kill us, the more they want to take over our land and our forests. And who told them that's going to be possible in our time? In a time, in a movement that I lead, you think you can come into our land and take it over? Oh dear. That means you don't know who we are.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening program. I appreciate everyone that has connected, like and share the program. Invite others to join us. This is the evening section of our Monday program. I remember it's a very special program today. It's Monday, a day dedicated to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And at the same time, a day we remember our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi. So it's a day we'll never forget. We have done our morning program and did our outreach and spoke a lot about issues that concern us. And this evening, we are going into a very important program. I am going to conduct this program this evening with a speech of the new HOD of IPOB, our family where we all belong. The new HOD gave a press release, and we have to listen to that press release where he stated his mission and what needed to be done. And when you listen to him, you will understand that it's the new dawn. It is no longer business as usual. You cannot be doing things the way we are doing it before. I thank you for this very restoration that is happening. Things are really going to change. The unity of purpose is once again reactivated and reinstated by the new HOD. It is very important. I want us to listen to his message. That message is loaded with information and very important information. After listening to him, then we are going also to conduct the evening program with a message from our sister Achalugo also. So these are very important messages. You know, as I said before, this platform is for the restoration of Biafra. This platform is where we promote everything that has to do with restoration of Biafra. I don't care the group where you belong. I don't care where you are. If you are doing something that is right and you are upright, if my heart convinces me that you are upright, I'm going to stream your video. I am going to bring out whatever information you have and let the Biafrans see it. Even if it is one or two people we have in our platform, we have responsible and reasonable people who actually want to hear, learn, and teach. That is why we're here. So when we see informations that add meaning, we share it. So remember, wherever you are, this is not the time for propaganda, blackmail, your idiocy, envy, and jealousy. This is not the time. Keep your stupidity with yourself. Keep your envy and jealousy. That's your group mentality. Keep it with you. Pocket it in your pocket. We are in a time of reality, in a time that every one of us have to take responsibility. And I thank you for the new HOD. So this evening, we are going to conduct this evening program with his press release. It is very important that we at least hear him out. It is very important, not like those who always come to audio, talking to us, people we don't know who they are, hiding under the microphone to speak. The new HOD is making his broadcast live. So I want us to listen to him. Let us hear what he has to say and what he has to offer. I remember he is in the United States of America, a place where law and order is respected, a place where you respect the rule of law. So I want us to listen to him. I want us to pay attention and hear what he has to say. And from time to time, anytime he has a broadcast, you will always find it in this platform. As far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, whatever he says goes. And I myself, I am a hardcore supporter of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm a hardcore supporter of our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And anything that has to do with them, I will support it to the last. Anything that has to do with our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his disciple, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Whenever I come across it, I will speak about it. I'm not going to wait, not even a second. I will speak about it. So I would like us to listen to his press release, emergency press release that was made by the HOD to clarify certain issues and make sure that the Biafrans are carried along. This is what the Biafrans have been asking for. Not like those who come and tell you that you must bow, you must follow. You can't even ask questions. We are no longer in that era where people cannot ask questions. We are in an era where Biafrans have the right to ask questions. Not only ask questions, they ask questions and they get an answer. That is the era we're in. And I want us to listen to the message that is coming from the new HOD. Let us hear him, the message he has. Very important.
Fellow Biafrans, sons and daughters of the soil, my dear family, today I stand before you with a heavy heart, but with an unbreakable resolve. I stand not merely as the head of the fourth administrations of the Directorate of State of the indigenous people of Biafra, but as a son of Biafra who has watched with profound pain as our sacred mission movement endured years of internal divisions, confusion, and controversy. By the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama and under the authority vested upon me by our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I make this solemn pledge before every Biafrans across the world. The era of confusion, betrayal, abandonment, and internal sabotage is over. Our movement was returned to the principle upon which it was founded: truth, loyalty, discipline, sacrifice, accountability, and absolute commitment to the restoration of Biafra. Today, our Supreme Leader has exercised his constitutional authority from Sokoto Constituent Center by reconstituting the Directorate of State. Predictably, some of those who have been removed are now challenging the very authority they previously relied upon. Their opposition demonstrates either a failure to study the IPOB Code of Conduct or deliberate refusal to accept its clear provisions. Let us remember an undeniable fact. The previous Directorate of State was appointed by only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while he was detained in refugee prison. They accepted those appointments without hesitation. They exercised the authority delegated to them from Kujin prison. At no point did they reject those appointments on the ground that the Supreme Leader was in detention or incapable of exercising his powers. Yet, when their actions were questioned and their ambitions exposed, they suddenly began advancing the argument that the same leader who appointed them had somehow became incapacitated and could no longer exercise his authority. This contradiction speaks for itself. Authority cannot be valid when it benefits you and becomes invalid when the moment you are held accountable. Our code of conduct is unequivocal. The absolute authority to appoint, suspend, dissolve, and dismiss principal officers of IPOB rests exclusively with our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That authority cannot be delegated away, usurped, or command and control structure remains exactly as established. Authority flows from Hunendu through the Directorate of State and down every recognized structure of our movement. That principle shall never again be compromised. Accordingly, let this serve as a formal notice to all concerned. Any individual or group that forcefully presents itself as the leader of IPOB purports to exercise their powers it does not possess, or use the name, identity, insignia, or structure of IPOB for fraudulent or unauthorized purposes, does so entirely at its own risk. Such conduct may expose those responsible to legal consequences under the laws of the jurisdictions within which they reside. Our governing documents, the IPOB Code of Conduct, has been formally communicated to governments and relevant authorities in countries where IPOB maintains recognized structures. Should dispute requiring judicial determination arise, we are confident that the relevant courts will examine our governing framework and determine the rights, responsibility, and legal consequence in accordance with the applicable law and evidence placed before them. Our movement is governed by law, not by personality, by constitutional order, not by disorder, and by discipline, not by opportunism. My fellow Biafrans, we must move forward with purpose. One of the first priorities of my administration is to the restoration of Radio Biafra. That powerful voice, which educated, inspired, and mobilized millions, has remained silent for far too long. We are determined to restore it so that the authenticity voice of our struggle soon again be heard throughout the world without distortions or manipulation. We must also not forget our brothers and sisters who remained in various detention centers and prisons across Nigeria because of this struggle. Our legal team has commenced identifying individuals who have remained in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, for extended periods, as well as those held in various correctional facilities. Efforts are ongoing to facilitate appropriate legal representations and to pursue all lawful avenues available for the cases. A movement that cannot care for those who sacrifice their freedom for its cause has abandoned its own conscience. My administration is committed to ensuring that every genuine Biafran, prisoner, and their families regain the attention, welfare, and support they deserve. My administration is committed to ensuring that every genuine Biafran prisoners and their families receive the attention, welfare, and support they deserve. Furthermore, the administration recognizes the importance of ensuring that welfare arrangements for members of the Eastern Security Network are administered in accordance with the movement's established policies. Measures are being reviewed to improve the management of welfare support and to strengthen oversight and resources are allocated for their purpose. Equally important is the financial accountability. Every contribution made by Biafrans across the world represents sacrifice. Those resources belong to the movement, not individually. Our administration will restore financial discipline, transparency, and confidence throughout every structure of IPOB. My administration will provide weekly updates regarding the legal proceedings involving our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our people deserve accurate information, not rumors, not propaganda or confusion. Despite the challenges of the recent years, I stand before you filled with hope. Our diplomatic representative continues to engage constructively with friends of justice across the international community. And we remain optimistic that significant progress will emerge. My dear brothers and sisters, this is our moment of renewal. Let us put bitterness behind us. Let us rebuild trust, restore discipline, and strengthen our unity. Our strength has never rested in personalities, but in our collective convictions that our people deserve justice, dignity, security, freedom, and the right to determine their own future. The ship of Biafra is back on course. To every genuine Biafrans at home and throughout the diaspora, I say stand firm, remain peaceful, disciplined, and united. Protect the integrity of our movement. Together, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we shall continue this historic journey until our objective is achieved. May Chukwu Okike continue to bless, strengthen, and protect every genuine Biafrans wherever they may be. Biafra will be free. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the HOD giving his speech, and you can see it is very loaded with points and way forward. Most importantly, if you did not hear anything, you will hear about the need for unity of purpose. That is the major thing we are in today, unity of purpose. All of us dedicating our life to what we used to be and be whom we're supposed to be. This is not the time for propaganda and blackmail. So that was the press release from the new HOD. And we are going to go now to play the program of our sister Achalugo, to use that for this evening program. As it's a special day, it's all about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is all about the freedom of our leaders, and we will continue to pursue their freedom regardless what anybody has to say. So wherever you are, like and share the program as we go into the next program. Like and share it. It is very important. Like and share. By the time you're sharing, you're helping the information to get to where you need to get to. It is very important. So let's hear what Achalugo has to say this evening.
Greetings, everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are fine, right?
Very well,
greetings,
thank you.
Everybody. Greetings. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on where you are training. You come and each and every one of you. No, I can't afford that. Achalugo never had to do the chacha. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, we are here to do the needful because a lot has been going on all this while. So just stay tuned and watch it as it unfolds. You understand? Watch it as we continue. Continue sharing the video. Do not relent. Keep sharing the video. Let me welcome each and every one of you with this song. Then we move. Beginner, but then not to start this video. You understand? If you are joining, you share the video. Continue sharing. Continue sharing and also double tap love and like, because I know that they will come to report this page. But nevertheless, continue tapping. You understand? Continue doing the needful. Don't mind in the natural, no VIP, you have to go. So no need. Let's go there. Continue sharing, you share the video, share. See, see you there, woman. This time around, Sabo, they play where we're now. You are a good. Share this video, continue sharing. You guys are not sharing this Innocent tomorrow and they work. Thank you for joining me. See my lady, woman. Share the video. Chike don't see Biana love Biafran with China Sawo here. I didn't a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on where you are joining me. Komaka Melich and every one of you. Mwakana Pawada Achalugo. Achalugo Nemoradi Buruja Chacha, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mobo starts out. We are kicking off. We are going to do the needful. We are going to do what we know how to do best. Share this video. When I ask you to share, you share it. Achalugo say go share. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of any touts. Don't be afraid of any gossiper. Don't be afraid of any sabo. Share the video. If they come for you, I will come for them. You wanna go ahead. In this movement, I need the fearless, regardless the propaganda, blackmails and all that. We remain fearless. Oya Kaliji will be no more. You wanna go ahead. Hanolele, Hasiwe, Ayanola Nagana, Hane Kechi, Ayane lose, Hane Kechi, Ayana Toye, or Inaiji will win at this media. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught us how to do this. And that is why, even in his absence, we do it best. We do it in his own way, the way he taught us how to do it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a good broadcaster. Yes, you all know that. The whiter than white and whiter than snow. Share this video. Before I proceed, I would want us to listen to our new HOD. He made a speech, and I want everybody, because him and so let us go and listen to him. Then after that, we kick off. You understand? You want to go? Our HOD, ahead. Go ahead, Mars. This is what you want to make it.
Fellow Biafrans, sons and daughters of the soil, my dear family, today I stand before you with a heavy heart, but with an unbreakable resolve. I stand not merely as the head of the fourth administrations of the Directorate of State of the indigenous people of Biafra, but as a son of Biafra who has watched with profound pain as our sacred mission movement endured years of internal divisions, confusion, and controversy. By the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama and under the authority vested upon me by our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I make this solemn pledge before every Biafran across the world. The era of confusion, betrayal, abandonment, and internal sabotage is over. Our movement must return to the principle upon which it was founded: truth, loyalty, discipline, sacrifice, accountability, and absolute commitment to the restoration of Biafra. Today, our Supreme Leader has exercised his constitutional authority from Sokoto Custodian Center by reconstituting the Directorate of State. Predictably, some of those who have been removed are now challenging the very authority they previously relied upon. Their opposition demonstrates either a failure to study the IPOB Code of Conduct or deliberate refusal to accept its clear provisions. Let us remember an undeniable fact. The previous Directorate of State was appointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while he was detained in Kuje prison. They accepted those appointments without hesitation. They exercised the authority delegated to them from Kuje prison. At no point did they reject those appointments on the ground that the Supreme Leader was in detention or incapable of exercising his powers. Yet, when their actions were questioned and their ambitions exposed, they suddenly began advancing the argument that the same leader who appointed them had somehow became incapacitated and could no longer exercise his authority. This contradiction speaks for itself. Authority cannot be valid when it benefits you and becomes invalid when the moment you are held accountable. Our code of conduct is unequivocal. The absolute authority to appoint, suspend, dissolve, and dismiss principal officers of IPOB rests exclusively with our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That authority cannot be delegated away, usurped, or vetoed by any committee, individual, or group. The command and control structure remains exactly as established. Authority flows from Onyendu through the Directorate of State and down every recognized structure of our movement. That principle shall never again be compromised. Accordingly, let this serve as a formal notice to all concerned. Any individual or group that forcefully presents itself as the leader of IPOB purports to exercise the powers it does not possess, or use the name, identity, insignia, or structure of IPOB for fraudulent or unauthorized purposes, does so entirely at its own risk. Such conduct may expose those responsible to legal consequences under the laws of the jurisdictions within which they reside. Our government documents, the IPOB Code of Conduct, has been formally communicated to governments and relevant authorities in countries where IPOB maintains recognized structures. Should dispute requiring judicial determination arise, we are confident that the relevant courts will examine our governance framework and determine the rights, responsibility, and legal consequence in accordance with the applicable law and the evidence placed before them. Our movement is governed by law, not by personality, by constitutional order, not by disorder, and by discipline, not by opportunism. My fellow Biafrans, we must move forward with purpose. One of the first priorities of my administration is to the restoration of Radio Biafra. That powerful voice, which educated, inspired, and mobilized millions, has remained silent for far too long. We are determined to restore it so that the authenticity voice of our struggle will soon again be heard throughout the world without distortions or manipulation. We must also not forget our brothers and sisters who remain in various detention centers and prisons across Nigeria because of this struggle. Our legal team has commenced identifying individuals who have remained in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, for extended periods, as well as those held in various correctional facilities. Efforts are ongoing to facilitate appropriate legal representations and to pursue all lawful avenues available for their cases. A movement that cannot care for those who sacrifice their freedom for its cause has abandoned its own conscience. My administration is committed to ensuring that every genuine Biafran prisoner and their families remain the attention, welfare and support they deserve. My administration is committed to ensuring that every genuine Biafran prisoners and their families receive the attention, welfare and support they deserve. Furthermore, the administration recognizes the importance of ensuring that welfare arrangements for members of the Eastern Security Network are administered in accordance with the movement's established policies. Measures are being reviewed to improve the management of welfare support and to strengthen oversight and accountability for resources allocated for their purpose. Equally important is the financial accountability. Every contribution made by Biafrans across the world represents sacrifice. Those resources belong to the movement, not individual. Our administration will restore financial discipline, transparency, and confidence throughout every structure of IPOB. My administration will provide a weekly update regarding the legal proceedings involving our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our people deserve accurate information, not rumors, not propaganda or confusion. Despite the challenges of the recent years, I stand before you filled with hope. Our diplomatic representative continues to engage constructively with friends of justice across the international community. And we remain optimistic that significant progress will emerge. My dear brothers and sisters, this is our moment of renewal. Let us put bitterness behind us. Let us rebuild trust, restore discipline, and strengthen our unity. Our strength has never, rested in personalities, but in our collective convictions that our people deserve justice, dignity, security, freedom, and the right to determine their own future. The ship of Biafra is back on course. To every genuine Biafrans at home and throughout the diaspora, I say stand firm, remain peaceful, disciplined, and united. Protect the integrity of our movement. Together, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we shall continue this historic journey until our objective is achieved. May Chukwu Okike continue to bless, strengthen, and protect every genuine Biafrans wherever they may be. Biafra will be free. Thank you, and they well.
No. I want to appreciate everybody. Welcome on board. Continue sharing this video. Our HOD Kuruna. Abi, this man will make the sense to you, God will make you. Those of you not buying Chike doesn't Nando Timela abandon all these years. Yeah, this our new HOD Kuruna. Does it make any sense to you? I hope it does. Okay. Adema, once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on your location. Tata bo ubochi Chineke doruma. Maseka e potabia ku because ina ye for that na eziokwu na akwoto okwu ase na agbango. Ifo onye ọbụla na-atụ ase, ọ bụ ihe ọgwa gị taa ka ọ ga-agwa gị echi. Ọ bụ ihe ọgwa gị echi ka ọ ga-agwa nwanne echi. And when they speak, okwu ha na-agba gbago. Our people deserve to know what is going on in IPOB, in and out. The era of Chike Doziem character, dubious character, has come and gone in IPOB. The era of, I will call you back, please, I am in a meet and busy, has come and gone. These people, they will give you listening ears. They are working, as in they are ready to work and serve us better. Not we serving them, them serving us. I'm no way here now, what this whole speech. Because most of our people now like that's now every illegal side, they illegal side. When he now this our brother, now this our HOD, this mass. A lot of people now in the rumor, now go member of IPOB, a man who has been a coordinator in USA for so many years. Because so many of you sit in your one room, your comfort zone now. He's not a member. He's not. Otu Osando na Omosando ka Biafra. I want to forget. So eventually, in this life, learn how to keep your hands clear. Do you know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep going today? Because now care docha, or they make people intimidate, or they make Chigala Kinyamoba, or they may rob Peter paper. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't do that. Today, you people will see how Eziokusi were now caught up in this movement. After all this while, now go on that now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no money they go in the IPOB. Now swallow the fund. The educator go send na school. Na cause all those things are anywhere. This way with evidence. Did they give you any evidence? Evidence evidence or as in on those things evidence. The answer is no. Evidence yet last night Mazi Madam Nenayanya and Mazi Kanu, right? And don't know for her. Watch evidence here. When you see somebody do dedicated, somebody do outspoken, somebody do pure, somebody do whiter than white and whiter than snow, you will know. They swallowed our phone. All this while I name on social media. No two chicken doesn't name them photo. Any evidence say, did you see it? Or was also normal can name. Oh, yesterday, Sikanu Gates. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name money laundering. As not name cannot name because of each evidence now he doesn't have. Let me play this one to show you people go no future. Because let me bring it. Let me bring it out. Please share this video. Share the video. Come play this one so that go happy then this man you see the way he's sitting comfortable.
Behind our move, so many people doesn't understand. And they are not to be blamed. As everybody is aware, recently, IPOB consulted a consultant firm in Washington with a whooping sum of $750,000 US. When you put it in Naira or their business Naira, it's close to 400 million. When this happened, so many people were like confused or marveled.
They don't have any evidence. If in IPOB, that is all the too much. Oh, I can know about a former. A former was using a company. That's not a company, not scam not huge amount of money. When Madam Nayanya realized, she was like, Nega and your former in the name of one company, not the too much. Can reduce Zuega, never the too much. Actual cheaper company. I'm not former Yoshi, no former, no yeah, with the company no way. No former with that, as a no former, they claim with that, we have another company where no former register the company. Now, where the company no way, yeah. Madam Nene, when demand that he should give her the contact of that company. Because so her poor can reduce the much. Up till today, or form of see when I get you with the when you see them, Hana Waneka, bunch of criminals. He have windows. We end up these people will bunch of Ndoshi or Azokana. That's no powerful Ndoshi. Criminals Azolazo. Look at the way since how many months now Hana Waneka get a candle for money. Because of money, for ego. Money is no longer coming. Money is no longer coming. They are planning to tarnish the image of Onyendu so that Biafrans may IPOB abandoned. So they generate what's ego. Okay, Johanna, what is their plans? No plan. Who is now their leader? No leader. Where are they heading to? Nowhere. They are after money. They just want to destroy IPOB, distract people. Tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No ego. Bring evidence of ego Nyenduridi. No way. No school na Biafra. No hospital. Get the evidence. Show us. Somebody now put the evidence. No, let's tell ourselves the truth. Let me bring that video. Even they say. Some of you are there believe you. Have to come out. She has to come out and debunk it. Yes, it all as in notice here the answer is no. Look at China Sanworu. And we have na China Sana me share video. China Sanworu can send the Lego. Nyagote some items. Immediately they sent that money to China. China Sanworu acknowledge that no one take the money, no receive go Diego, no follow the money. At the end of the day, go to has ya go take. That in go evidence. Today, Chinasa is using that same money that was sent to his account. Now blackmail Onyedu, now blackmail IPOB, now blackmail everybody. Now you know na you sama, na kanon takanu lego na obonye sama, no yenka. Onwebe ihe nda na ekubero. Gini ka ifule jemi ha niile ka tarnish image of these good people. Ka ha we ike na scam people. Let us listen to the only person who good accountability bụ our head of finance. All these side talks and all these criminals and they have nothing to offer. It is only the head of finance. When the people who send this illegal and they don't want to also they go have huge amount of money. Agba go down there. Uno mana chike doesn't na salary na IPOB. Uno mana na akwi Uno will idea. Hana put that one. Na hani na under DOS na akwa ha salary. Onwe anybody na suta that one nude. Nka na suta nude bo na ejipe na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu si no one personal account. But that na akwi ego na flafe. If flafe onye ndu na ebe get evidence. Let me share the video, share this. Let me play this video now. Evidence of ego nye no way. That's an no school na Biafra. No hospital. Children.
Beyond what is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. Of course, she is IPOB Finance Head Worldwide. And of course, don't forget, she also held the cap of budget planning. So it is Finance Head Worldwide and budget planning. And also I have Mazi Nnamdi. Of course, he does not need introduction. It's as simple as that. So without wasting time, once again, I welcome you. And as I welcome you, please welcome others. Please share the link of this broadcast to every platform to every platform you can think of. We are here to debunk all the lies of the enemy. We are here to set the record straight. Because this is Biafra Radio, for goodness sake. And what we do here is we preach the truth, and not just the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And that is exactly what we are going to do here at this moment. So, without long grammar, without long English, let me, of course, welcome our guests this evening. And as I welcome them, they will, of course, introduce themselves, even though they don't need introduction. All right, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please unmute your mic and greet Biafrans.
Yes, I can hear you from here. Good evening, Boris.
Good evening from here. Over to you, please introduce yourself. Just the main formality. And of course, I will go to the next guest.
Yeah, good evening, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. My name is Mazi Nnamdi, by the special grace of Chukwuka Biama. I am the head of finance of IPOB Worldwide and Project Plan. I'm here this evening calling on Kanu. Thank you very much for hosting us this evening today.
Thank you very much. We are soldiers, and whenever we are called, we are here to answer the call. That is the work of a freedom fighter, and we will proceed in earnest. I'm moving over to Mazi Kanu. Mazi, please go ahead. Biafrans are listening.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, dear fellow Biafrans. My name is Mazi Kanu. I'm joining this program all the way from Germany. And Boris, I know it was a short one today, and I'm glad that you made it possible. Thank you for having me here, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right, so we will continue, and of course, it is the Biafra Radio. Like I said, this is a live broadcast. It is not pre-recorded. It is not an old one. So share this broadcast as much as press the like button, press the love button, so that I know they do report our broadcast, but we broadcast so that our numbers will go down. But with your help, pressing those buttons, we will continue to rise, because this evening Biafra is rising. All right, one of the yours, and the whole world is listening. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for hosting us this evening. Just like Mazi Kanu said, it's a very short notice, and we're able to oblige to broadcast this evening. Well, I'm going first of all to start with all these lazy people that decided to mess themselves up. But before I go on, I want to thank Chukwuka Biama for giving us, keeping us alive today, that we are in the land of the living. And I thank Chukwuka Biama also for the life of our leader, that Chukwuka Biama should continue to strengthen him and keep him, so that he will be strong for us every day. And that by the special grace of Chukwuka Biama, very soon he will join us.
Yes, sir.
Now let me go straight to the matter for today. The last time, I just want their friends to listen attentively. I think it was last week, there was something they posted on Facebook. This ex-GOS, the third administration that have been expelled, they are no longer, they don't have anything to do again with IP, but they just want to make themselves relevant.
Exactly.
So they posted something on Facebook. I'll start from that first before I go to what happened today. Now they posted this and they know very well that on that payment fee, it is written, it is for medical, something to do with medical, for our people, taking care of our people. It's explicitly written there for everybody to see. But they were not interested, as long as the name and Kanu is there, for them it's a big show. Now, first of all, those payments, Chinasamobi is aware of it. He knows what happened and what that money was meant for. But what he forgot is that we have evidence to show that he's aware of it and what he said when those items arrived in Biafra land. Now, people will say, but why do you have to pay this money to Kanu's account and then Nina account? It's very simple. In our accounts here in Germany, it is not allowed to transfer money from our accounts to Biafra land. We cannot do that. We do not make any payments direct to Biafra land, but we can pay to other countries, maybe Ghana, Ivory Coast, direct. So what happened? Then the money was splitted. Part was paid to Kanu's account, the other part was paid to my own account. As soon as the money came, it was transferred out to do what it was meant for. And Chinasa is aware of it. And he knows what happened. That's why I say every day they keep digging the hole for themselves. He knows what happened to that. So we cannot deny. But I see them talking about, that's exactly the reason why you see those payments, because in our account, if it was possible to transfer money from our international account in Germany to Biafra, I would have done that straight on. But because it's not possible, Biafra, that was the reason why. That money came and it went out to do exactly what the money was meant for. Like I said,
that's not the reason why you were transfer able to account so canon. Not that in your canon table. We don't know the reason why. That's not, they are not allowed from Germany to transfer able direct to account in Biafra land. Now will you send them in other countries? So one man do, but as far as not zoo, he send them money in a zoo, and so we got it. If you know where you will transfer that money to account to Mazi Nnamdi. When today went and the Chinas are aware of all these things. So, but if you see them where they are talking about this, that's if go will another 10. As about that if as in Kiyane or the right, I wouldn't have the truth now. To show you that these people are propagandists. They know what they are doing. Actually, this issue of finance, where that talk everywhere. Actually, this issue of they know what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. How are the truth, but they don't want to admit the truth. They keep confusing people. This is number one reason why these fools failed for 6 good years. Failed for 6 good years. Not fabricate. He had not about the lies about that for jealousy. About today, plan on how to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Umunne and IPOB. What the gauge plan we have. Because they told us that Manana roll underground. This is the underground work. For those of you who what have you people done? Okay, the underground work. He had not about one of the underground work. Chinas and Ando so far in IPOB. Before I said, Chinas so well as I'm about this money. He knows how they did it. I'm just see Jamal Casey Wena. But today look at Chinasa sitting comfortably in a page. He wants to pull down Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wants to destroy this IPOB. He wants to frustrate the new principal officers point last month. He wants to destroy everywhere. They want to disorganize us. Biafra see, the needful need to be done. If you look at this, that's the way, as the medicine explain now, or the understandable. You wear water. Together. The answer is no. When you see the truth, you will know. When you see lies, between Naya and the Chinas and Chinas and she will tell you evidence as in clear. When a Chinas and a cover, money laundry. Get the evidence? No evidence. No go to fighter jet, no go private jet, no go to Uno, no go to car. Can go see where the struggle affect? How does all these things affect IPOB? These people are in IPOB for money. They are not Biafra. They are not here for your freedom. They are here for what they will gain. They are here to disorganize, to distract. To make a woman can make a young if not the reason why my happiness was not on the reason why that's I can't talk in the picture. Because as an Afro, a huge amount of money that was transferred to Kano's account. I forgot that's never for a purpose. One cannot move that money at once down to Sue. On your melody, will divide the area into two. Send here some parts. I can't tell Mazi Nnamdi. Go when we get away. A wonderful now. Now, let's continue.
Yes, Chinasa Mulu is aware of this because we have evidence that prove that he's aware of this. That's number one. Now, number two, Biafrans will say, but how come they have our bank?
This evidence so good that's not Chinasa that way of it. We are waiting for Chinasa. Let him come and debunk this. I want Chinasa get debunk because this thing now. That evidence is what put here. That is how we operate. We don't exaggerate. We don't make things up. Ihe abụna anyị na gị na-eme, anyị na-ejide evidence maka echi, maka ije maka ụdọganga, ịma na ka a na-ekwu a na-eteka. Most especially ihe gbasara ego, our people are not so anxious about ihe gbasara ego. Look at it now. Actually, it's issue of finance. Destroy the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We came more for so many years. Actually, it's because of money. Ego sepa, ego asiro, Kano's account to make appear. Or we hold on as in almost just we send the Kano ego in IP. That's only hold on today. However, if they are not bitter, the truth of the whole matter, these people are angry that an answer on your course. Yeah. Our HOD Kuru. That's number one thing Nnamdi Kanu na Abuja prison. Women that point. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the competent. He did the struggle. But they welcome their offices, their positions wholeheartedly. As in take you over, Chiba. But so now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Saki Goluha. Tizie Hamabunde fourth administration. However, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer capable to lead IPOB. Not the go weak, not the confused. If not, this is the characters of criminals, characters of blackmailers, characters of They not serious in life. People who all held before. Today, but I'm here to shock them. That's no way share around video. Let's continue.
Statements everywhere. Now again, I will explain to you the reason why. Normally, at the end of every month, after when the donations comes in, I will make the expenditure, I will break down everything, put up how much that came and how much was spent and what it was meant for. And every month I will now finish my own assignments and then send it to our lawyer there who was in charge of taking care of our taxes and all those things. So I normally take it to his office. Now, when our account was closed in January, 19th of January 2023, they said that we should come and carry our
Nke a gosi that's na why we all live. On a something, on a date. Ihe a niile all these criminals, gangsters, I don't want to. Did you see dates there? Did you see any evidence at all? Okwu ha na-ekwu ọgas ọkwụọtọ. Ihe evidence ha na-ewepụta, o nwere evidence ha na-ewepụta. The few ha wepụta self ọkwụọtọ. Eje weta AI nonsense. Okay, for the na-ekwu na-akpọ date, and this same date nọ na bank. If you go to bank and I print your book the same thing. To show you that now why you might hold it. Now I can't water. I'm not getting one year boy, that's 1 year yoke. I'm going to make things up. Go where to Tonante because what this ex-DOS members in a book it out today, he had got told Tonante into one the problem and the Carasem. He for a put today be here got told good way, I pull woman in the Canada because one of them may belong say, no, but not full way. na ọ bụrụ na devil na-ekwensu bịakwute today say ka ya na ya work all together ka ekwuru Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na ya ga-ekwe onye sụrụ ụdị asụsụ ọdịgụgụ nwere anything good ga-esi n'aka epụta everything about them bụ bitterness obi ụfụ iwe ọnụma ka e destroy ya ka aghasazie ya then ha pụtazie chi anyị ọchị but we are going to disappoint them. IPOB can never be destroyed. Nobody can destroy IPOB. Share video. Can you get one?
Fights. Because those fights are always leave it there, and then later I will take it or we will come to our office and then we will do the whole thing together. Now, then I say we should come and carry our fight that they are not going to kill with us because of all this problem. Now, on the 15th, when that email came, I told the lady, I'm not going to...
In the day, also, I pick something from here, mention date, time, and everything. As in, what you know at this video, please. Rise or otu osi abịọ kịta a na-ejikwa wee sị na adụ na skuul kedu skuul ọ bụ na ejikwa sị na a na-arụ hospital ke hospital ọ bụ na-ege ntị ihe a niile bụ propaganda ka e destroy ya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gebe ntị.
Call her name because you don't just call people like that. So I called her. I said, okay, I will come and pick up those files. She said, no, don't come after Easter. I said, okay. After Easter, that was in March 2023. I said, okay, after Easter, I will come and collect those files and take them back to the office because it's the property of IPOB. It's not your property. She said, okay. Then after Easter, I called the office again. Then she picked it up the phone. Then I said, I'm coming so days to come and pick up those files. She said, no, the file is no longer here. I said, what happened? He says you will get killed.
Na Genti, Genti, na ọbụna na ihe ọ na-ekwu na mgbe ya chọzi ka ọ bịa pikizie the files dị agafu ya si that na the files is no longer there na gịnị mere na nzuru m ike agafu onye bụ nzuru m ike a homeless man in Germany, a man who doesn't have a roof under his head, onye na-enwe roof under his head ọ na ọ bụ ha gboro and agboro came which is nzuru m ike na Genti
collected the files. I said, well, why shouldn't Zunike collect the files? It's not in Zunike that brought those files to the office. I am the one that brought those files to the office as the finance officer. Why do you have to give it to this Zunike? He said Zunike collected it and colleagues is aware of it. That's how they collected the file that I was supposed to pick up again to put back to the office. They collected it, which is
plan. Ihe a na-eme today agba m ụlọ ya ọkwekwum ya o tego ndị anụnwa ji plan otu a ga-esi wee pulu dana onye ndu because they sold onye ndu ha elego onye ndu na-achọzi ka e destroy ya ebe niile ka ebe niile na-agba gara but we asserted them ọkwefu na ha na-ahụ that na IPOB ga-emecha bounce or back like this they never knew ka anyị na-egekwa ntị
very wrong. I was really mad with it. I said, but this is very wrong. I will send those files to you. I'm supposed to come and collect those files and not anybody else. He said, well, they have collected the files. They have collected it and we have told them to give them the file. And that's what they did. So it's from those files. Because in those files, the expenses, the expenditure, the bank statement of every month is there. That's where these people went and picked up the bank statement, and they have it in short. That's why you see, and they have all those bank statements. They will come, they will call, they will say, "Men, I said this, men, I said that." That is already a friend on its own, because Biafra is a country on its own. You cannot take a bank statement of a whole country and publish it on Facebook and be announcing it. That is totally wrong.
But to show you that they are criminals. Okay, Nafia, nka gozego that's nanda no ha nwere agenda, evil agenda against Onyendu and against this movement. for going to pick up a file, as in now borrow for them that they are not supposed to pick up. This is really called through the Gona. I had one million to wear to homeless in Germany. So some purely are called a purely a man and Rulo. Can you give me respect? A bed in your jet, get where Charlie Acha, or the going that you were not plan or destiny for an mental. Or your Pokalu defies it. Once you make on your head of finance. Give me go to those bank statements, Amy. Give me go to today they have doctored it. Hey, Melanie goes today, Sinana. Tisia man to her like fix your names to hatch on there because I make things or that's or very easy. If you are get on
to that later situation because they are not going to escape from me. So Biafran, that was what happened. That's how they got hold of the file. I did not give them the file, rather they went there and stole the file and then decided to stay. Because they had already planned. They already planned all these things long time ago. Because if they didn't plan it, how come that I left the files in their office and somebody else would go there and collect the file because they wanted to use it to blackmail me at the end of the day, but they have lost it. So that's how the file got into their hands. That's why you see they think they have achieved something by spreading the file.
Yeah, one and then I corner, or they go call fake, call truth. I told them I said, Biafran, I see one thing when we do me and now for the answer is no. Planning model the some or the pure on a question. These ex-DOS members, Nda crooks and wolves. When I tell you guys that Nanda Bundoshi, if you don't answer, she can do them never busu. All of you, all the energy plan of this thing. Hallelujah, do. Happy to know about fast. Get as in hijack your IPOB, you can see everything. Can you destroy your IPOB? But today, half forgot that in here they can never destroy IPOB. We are ahead of them, far ahead of them. If we ever handle, with these new people MLR points, if any of you will anyhow, who do they receive anyhow? If we this time around, we are not relenting. This movement they really see a lot of people. So when they appoint you, it's for the indigenous people of Biafra with your whole heart. When they try to serve, you go. You make anyone know gay. We are not here to romance anybody. Because now these people have this struggle for money. They have bad motives against this struggle. In watching for the boy suit before that's from IPOB. They have been giving for a feedback. In IPOB, has been guiding them all this while. Bread behind all these things because see what you now, they are not always stable. As an make and down and remote. That in somebody behind dinner what he has gonna have where he can put up today, tomorrow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say Mazi Benjamin on the Google inside US. Hakwete chagini mere akwachi kedozie wo put the hair olu the following 2 days here ko gene ola ka akwa ona chakuro tora no upside down to show you that now they know what they are doing. Or they go have their plan all this effort. A former head of media, a former as a criminal, a former watching media and getting since 2022, and the Mazi Nnamdi 2021. Oluna 2022, a former one break in here was out media till today. That you put your former, that criminal, that slow poison, that idiot, that vagabond of an old fool, that nonentity of a useless old man in Australia, that vagabond. And I'm not rude in Australia. In Australia, the rude with the IPOB. Asking our farmer, the Agomo, where busy when they get you rude on Australia. Who gave you that money? Every rude on Australia, who gave it to you? Or every book on Naguye, all about an IPOB to milk IPOB. If you are not a company can walk on a now can cousin. I said, I will take the phone number of the company. Can I go? They gonna go the watch, fasting a whatever. Ibido challenge me balance for what? Because unu niile bụ ndị nsama. Unu ncha bụ criminals. Unu ncha bụ ndị oshi. Ibido protect n'obi isi eri. Maka that is ihe unu na-alụ bụ nsama. Ebe ego ga-esi n'abata. You guys are not into the movement for Biafra. Unu na ebe afọ ego. Ego ka unu chụrụ bịa. Mana Chukwu abụọ n'ụlọ nche ọnụ. Chineke akpọọla each and every one of you ọkụ. Criminals, lazy bones. Unu achọrọ ịrụ ọrụ. Ego people tụtara na IPOB. All of you now we are out today. Onweghị any of you na to use in IPOB. Unu na-eme na we. Unu bata na IPOB form cabals. Unu bata inside IPOB to form cabals. Unu na-form cabal. Chọka unu tie more powerful na cabal unu. Chinasi ime approach ya mee Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abandon. O tekwa unu plan na cabal. But anyị gwara unu na anara form cabals inside IPOB. No permanent friend, no permanent enemy. So ihe a niile unu na-eme, unu ji maka ego, ọnya ka eji su the step down. Unu na-egwu ọdaz, unu na-agba isi akwara. Unu na-agba isi akwara. Ikuku eko na-afụ n'iko unu. Ọkwa nwada nne na ya ọkwa ọpụtago bịa ma unu expose na. Unu emebido ka ọpụtago bịa gwukwu azị bịa release the bomb. Ọpụtago bịa gwa ụmụ ụwa. Ọ sị na ọfọ maka ego a na-akwụ na akaụntụ gị si na company. Ọ sị nke na-afa the company. Why? Who is the owner of the company? Who is brain behind the company? Onye nwe the company, not be you. Abụrụ ma na-claim no company. Criminal. Nweke aza. Nweke ihe ọpịpị ịnọ na system na-eme things organize. Unu niile bụ criminals. Enwe ndị nke criminal section nọ na website. That is ihe ọ bụla a ga-apị apị ha apịkọ ya forge ya bupụta wee na-anyị okwu IPOB. Ndị anụnwa bụ ndị oshi. Anya ga-asa this time around. Like this our HOD said, also that as an na account every now and then. Transparency is the key. This time around, the era of Chike Doziem Nandotia has come and gone in IPOB. We don't want that kind of thing again. You know, say, now I have no right to question Chike Doziem. Accountability is the key. Account. Okay, now they have failed to account for us. Since 2021 till date. Chike Doziem ada asụtị enude. Ha na-akwasị the side ah. No ego nke dị n'aka ama nwada nne nna ya anya. Ọnya ka a na-achọ. Ka amara ego onye fọrọ, ka amara otu esi rie, ka amara ma ọ dịzikwe. Ọnya ka ịfụ ha na-amegharị ha. But we are not ready to disclose anything to you people. You guys are in the past, and in the past, go to get remain. Achupolo, na apuko. Achupoge po, achuoge. Obona achupoge po na IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left to myself, and they formed IPOB single-handedly without no fear, because he is whiter than white. He is capable. He knows his capacity. Only home and will to capacity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB. To bold start here today. Look at where IPOB is today. Why are you guys scared of doing this thing? Announcing your Biafra community. Why not actually may announce? Because no mark everything. Unu soro n'ime IPOB now walk hand to hand with each other for. Na-echezi as a good creep on IPOB. Don't worry that we are going to deal with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And to do who feel Lulu that you deal go with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who they fail go. Your plans are dead on arrival. Share this video. Can you continue again?
So we come back to that today. I saw somebody calling himself, he said his name is Chukwuemeka Anyo. And he was getting ready. That I paid this to this, I paid this to that, I paid this to Canada, I paid this to Canada. I'm not going to go far to talk much on this payment, right? But the simple fact that this payment or this fight that they carry, all those things they are reading is already pending in court. The case is still on. And by German law or by law, you cannot speak on the case that is still ongoing. So for that, I'm not going to say anything on that. But that's exactly what they think. But I want to assure their fans, just what I said from the beginning, that the reason why money was paid for this, because we cannot transfer money directly to Biafra land. But from Italy, sometimes we can, but in Germany, we can't. That's why, and all those payments you see, all those states you see them listing, they have reasons, there's an attachment as to why those payments were made. There's an attachment. Not a single one was left unattended to. All of them have evidence why they were paid, where the money was paid, and the Biafra land, all what was paid for our people, for burial, sometimes because our leader has made it as a policy, when anybody, when we lost somebody, we help them for their burial, we also give the family some funds.
No young woman, I need some fathers, I need the family some funds. Nyaka, quite the person. No amount to go as those ones are they spent. That's not even the above the ones who want to holaka. Nana, I have Papa Dios. How they chetty, how they go, nearly level the IPOB. These cooks and wolves are we had in the joy going to have to go IPOB. No one answer, no. Joe, I have a son, have a salad the IPOB. On our go in IPOB, the answer is no. They don't pay shishi. How to juice. George answer more. Oh, well, that's when any meeting na Kuwait today on our manage. Everyone got to go so far in IPOB. Can you account don't go from Kuwait? Everyone go generate to go. He had answer on any as in collecting funds. Collecting money, collecting. Ebutelu ya no get kana tractor. Chinasa mo chachiya. Road today. Chinasa ade ebutoku, ana ekwoku no yendu, na se na na school, na hospital, kede ebe ke the money, $500 million ka se gene. Chinasa mo the tractor say ebutelu. Catalonia government tibunyere anyị ka we support our family. Kede ebe ọ kwa kuchide, ibutere ya n'okwu. The money mother Nanya sent to you for one, Ijinia and Opatazi put a no probability. China's a war. The $20,000 now. Everybody did my billion. Naria. That's a red yellow good money. You will hear a good share your other. That's it will see as your last year. No one. They would dance. A good party could cheat. Mount Kichi. Mount Koyaki Cobra. That's in Kazi Kichi will honor. $20,000 will not you put a deep babini. That one in that dance in I put your local. China, let me ask you. Everybody in IPOB, when are you going to pay us our money? Can we return all our money? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu answered before his rendition. Were you not expelled because of spending funds? Were you not expelled because of funds? You embezzled funds. China Samoru. On a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made expert because of ego. This money now position no normal beginning. Asking our farmer, slow poison, in a body that put a book, money in our underground. It is dangerous, it is deadly. It is so wicked. In our look again, our look up, no pretending. On our guapa, and what I built already see. Egoni in our plug in the name of radio. No company can put that. Asking, put that the money. But you were a criminal. Now I'll put to company. As I said, we'll bring the phone number of the company. Asking our former, you were a criminal. You couldn't look at Yoshi. Even a criminal. Oh, he did not. Oh, Yoshi, they can have 1.3 billion people who live in life and don't look at where. You guys are going to pay that money. On our put your man, don't look at where. On a go pay the money. On a go put Diego. Because it's not your money. You see how wicked in that? Did you see how mean these people are? They have been collecting money. And they make cause and they make one thing or the other. And I don't know and you focus everyone than then they focus we are not than then Chicken Purania, we are the one in Madalo. How much are you guys contributing? Contribute to Gorutoshi. For the past 5 years, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave our money. Where is our money? Get it the money. evidence. With a lot of evidence. But that is the point, we are challenging each and every one of you to come out and debunk what Madam Nene said. It's no longer trending. And if you see the huge amount of money that was sent to account to Takano, the bank statement na the place Madam Nene said there. Have forgotten the amount of money. Now, the reason why you will send that money into Mazi Nnamdi account. Now, can you guys keep your mouth shut? Close. Close. Criminals. This 6 years I know without onion do. Account, but don't talk account. Una not do account for an IPOB for these 6 years. On the way that's an IPOB. In IPOB. If labor in our HOD, if all our money on a possession, get here ready. See, every the complete. From A to Z of our money, made the account with the bank statement minus that, get ready to enter. Get ready. Every of our time, all the whole money when get released here without no questioning. Nobody is begging you people. Just the other day say that they are not going about begging. Who is begging? Who is begging? Old video. I'm make a peace. Question make peace. Old videos go to the trend. Propaganda. Biafrans, that's not these people. All the whole things how they work against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Umunye are all lies. The accountability that they are looking for. She has cleared the air. Evidence. We have the evidence. Can release here. Yes, I have the thing. Make sure that we need evidence. Look at it. Whiter than white and whiter than snow. But I want to tell you guys that's no longer issue of finance. Where creep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where destroy your IPOB. Or not that, or what to get out of my or that, I think we go on media. I need active. If you don't know, make one know today. We are active, 100% active in the media. I am not talking. You guys just look at the propaganda. Get evidence, no evidence. But more than evidence, obviously, is a good work. Evidence, is a good work. Do you people have any evidence? Only propaganda. Because people have no the key. Africa exaggerate. Our people see her answer. Those that don't have anything to offer, they have failed already in life. And it's easy. Hey, what did they assist no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go fail in life? Give them for freedom. Stop leading to your game. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu problem on. About the reason why you failed life. About the reason why he would the Talaka. Now is so many Peter souls. Anything to offer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Derico, Mama, criminal, Borale Pano, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason for your misfortune. He's not the reason why you failed in life. Or when he owe you nothing, he owe you no explanation or any apology. Even see who the feature Madam Nene have come to stay. She have our evidence down from bank. And on good date. to you. Share this video. Continue sharing this video. Kita about the era of propaganda, era of blackmail. Blackmail, we mention. This issue of this blackmail about blackmail. We mention Oji we dey go munno nye ndo the bank. Maka abu na ngwa Chinasa Muhammad Abbas ko anono ngwa na blackmail na all manner of names. Na ha but abia debunk all these lies. I don't think that as in Natalie, he get to Chinasa today. On a camera. Onye kwuo that n'ime nka pụta bịa gọrọ ọnụ gị. Silence is not gold in every time, all the time. No. Ọ bụ ihe niile ka a na-keep silence. Maka na ọ gbara nkịtị kwere ekwe. These people are blackmailers. Ndị a bụ ụdịka blackmail ha chi na this movement the times all day egwu. But this time, no, una blackmail no go sell again. Never. Anything unu pute na anyị eweli eso unu. Ihe ọbụla unu na-ekwu na anyị enwere evidence na-apụta because na there is no two ways about it. Unu agaghị short anyị up. Unu agaghị apụta wuru propaganda unu na-ebugharị because our people na like asịrị. Ịma na these people ha dị good na asịrị. A na-ebugharịzi asịrị ọ dasị ife eziokwu. No! Anyị ekwu go share this video. Can you continue?
To help them start life. Sometimes they will pay school fees. Some of them will go for pension and we have to pay for it. Some of them accident. And you people know that that Nigerian police were killing our people between these years 2021, 2022, 2023. The killing was massive. So that's what that money was made for. It was not money that was meant for luxury or anything. It was meant to take care of our people and carry out the day-to-day activity which children and his group refuse to attend to. And I cannot leave our people to suffer. We cannot leave our people to go like that as if we don't know what we are.
Otu aka Chike doesn't wee hapụ our people ha na-suffer na-anwụsịsị ọdụ who care ihe ọ da after bụ his pocket. Chike Dozie was after his pocket. Ebe ha na-akwụ every month ha na-akwụ ha. Ndị a do selfish. These people are a bunch of criminals. Chike Dozie ọpụta Chike Dozie jụọ ya sị gịnị ka ị mere for these 5 years anụnwa? Kedu Biafra si tọpụrụ na nta? Ke ndị tọpụrụ n'ọgbụ? Ke ndị nyere aka onwero sọsọ onwe ka ọ ma busu Dozie today he is coming to analyze Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A vagabond that lack nothing, as in that lack sense. A vagabond that doesn't have anything to offer. A vagabond that doesn't have anything to offer at all. Only gossip. What people abandon. People now, nothing. Then I say people now was in every day. Then okay, and then I need can I be provided. Can I be in your house? Also, chicken doesn't run at Switzerland. Can I have salary? So say go Hakahama, crooks and wolves. But I need my not for more cabals. If that is, if we see Dinaya, and I want a salary from end to set of them. And I want a salary. On the come out of Pussy, on the did it. All the Chike Dozium name. For that 6 years only do not know it. Chike Dozium was busy fighting for his pockets. Yanandoti, criminals. Ndoshi, unu na-abịa na-abịa eme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu edukwa ego dị which ego onwe ego unu wete unu ọtụtara ego Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onye bụ head of finance Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on account aka na-akwụ ego onwetu personal account Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ejide ego ndị IPOB which money ndị ala na anaghị attach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ego did you know the huge amount of money Biafra sị na nye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on daily basis ịma ụnụ ọma unu na-alagali long. If you want that to know self, I'm some people that attach me at this movement. How much more you do? This little broadcast I name that's never to what out for onion do broadcast and dispose. I'm as in Otubia Francis about what say how much more onion do what that's not about the reason for the season. And I say now people saying that's nothing like that. Now people I making a dash Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you a coward. People a vagabond. Come on and say, okay for us there. Now say there all ga talk. O we hold on pastor. One gossip which Biafra Sama gets you. Men looking at one she's saying the truth. She is full of truth. ihe niile ọ na-ekwu bụ nothing but the truth. Ọ kọwala onwe kọwadazi kwuo okwu okpukpụrụ ọtọ, ọ bụghị okwu gbakọ. Ihe otu ọbụla ụlọ laikiri ma enyi onweghị anybody that will listen to your gossip. Asịrị ka ụlọ na-akụ. This fear that mkpụrụ onye nwe n'ụlọ nọ na-ekwugharị fake account up and down na-alara niile. Anyị agafego this stage. The era of blackmail in IPOB has come and gone. The earlier you comprehend this, better for you. Fabricate no lies. Una na fabricate lies upon lies. Because that is asri na alienu on ekweko. Asri na ekweko ka achicha. Koba na asri, but eziokwu stand go. Bring an evidence solo. Can you work with evidence? Chinasa, bia kwa ni nwada nne na ya kwu na asị ka e were evidence saga akachukwu pụọ ọnụ. Idiot. Share this video. Can I continue?
Because that is the reason why our leaders set up all these things to take care of our people. So I need, as the head of finance, I need to perform my duty and I have to carry it out thoroughly. That's why we never ceased in helping our people. All those things you see them giving on air, there is evidence what it was meant for. Like I said, I'm not going to talk much on that because that case is still on. And since they have decided to do what they want to do, well, whatever they see, they will take from it. I will come back again. I leave it for now for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come. Then I'll come back again.
All right, thank you very much. And of course, tonight is dissipating the lies and the plot of the SDOX. I mean, there's nothing more they can do. They cannot do any diplomatic effort. They don't have what it takes. They don't even know where to go, to which country. As you know, we have written to almost 72 countries, if I'm not mistaken, informing them that these people are sacked. So the only thing they can do is a cheap blackmailing. Who does that? If you are busy as a leadership, would you have time to come up media and begin to deceive?
For 6 years, if we are ahead of them, a man in the prison is ahead of them. If we have 72 countries, even when a Biafran, how just do busy now for letter, but our own we deal with evidence. We don't do propaganda. When we tell you that this IPOB family is so place, standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we show you video evidence. They know the truth. How are those people? Those of them not at that unit, they know. They know the truth when they see one. Propagandists. And they're going fake news, fake bank statement, everything about them fake. Onyaka went fail for 6 years. Fail. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but I watch it in 72 countries. Hana down there today, that one and that you go off. They no longer talk about the 72 countries. But just receive a letter from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are now talking about that now. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jikuwesi, now I don't have school, now I don't have hospital. Allah on channel way. On a Allah. I need to know no one when you see keep answer. I need to know get TV. And I ain't gonna let you more. Who you get better or why? Who knows not by lies? Who knows not by propaganda? When you want to get an IPOB, you guys are gone and gone forever. In which you didn't want your WhatsApp page to more with you. That is it. In which on our WhatsApp page more. When that's when you have a put in here. Who they cheat when your pure moon up or WhatsApp more. Go answer. After 6 years. Kochaya, but I can't one. You are shameless. Now, as in my own table, now I did the Lord, things they got wrong. Now, my tenant Kemuma, they made my point as HOD. Tagu I did not know so for my tenant in IPOB catalog. Tagu for 6 years, no positive results. It was a man I put JPO when Kawa. One that has not more one. Now be useless in life. It was a Mickey and in shame. One that's not more to useless in life. If you can dodgy, and I hope that's the name we hear. You know the right thing to do, but I job here for again. It happened as in Nnamdi Kanu. January, who lose prison at 2 million? I of millions, Biafran still total, when you squeeze here 2 million after 6 years. In 6 years, the one who squeeze the out 2 million, we just only do. Or one and a woman. You a shameless man. It be useless in life. When you have a jail with taking, so answer and gossip. Now you don't know about a pages on. They put any propaganda without no evidence. Who they teach Anna? People don't know. All of that's all who they fail. When you have no pastor, you only they know they don't arrive. Biafrans, I thank God. I pray for you see this our Biafran people. They have sense. They know when you are telling the truth and when you are telling lies. Or when anybody just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of them Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before now. So when you are tarnishing the image of Onyendu, how about the truth or what the lies? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never change yesterday. They know him very well. That he can go what that program Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bonye go nevu. Okay, na the government they go butcher. Just like Wazirike. He will let go and go to Wazirike to now when I hop. But Onyendu don't have that time. When you want to go so blackmail when here, we know the truth. Share this video. Can I continue?
With lies and blackmail. It shows you are doing absolutely nothing. How many times have you seen our fourth administration of the head of the GOX coming on Facebook just to gossip or share some blackmailing information, or any member of the GOX for that matter? We don't do that. We walk, and we don't walk on the ground. We walk on top of the ground. All right, let's hand over to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it's a pleasure having you. Please go ahead. Your friends are listening.
Thank you, Mazi. It's a pleasure too. And first and foremost, I have to thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. Like I said in the beginning, it was a short notice. Usually I don't go online. I don't come to Facebook or internet and start talking because I want to talk. But whenever I'm out to speak, that's the reason. Listen, I watch what people are talking about, abuse the finance. They give counter this, they give counter that. I laughed. This was exactly for those of us that has been loved in this movement and that have knowledge of history. This was exactly what Rita and Paul did with their group on their own time. That one went. The review group, all of them came. They all went because of one thing. When you see them attacking us, they want to know where we are putting our head so that they will not have to attack. Just like what they did to us in our transformer, transmitter. When it was newly brought, they said, show us where it is. Show us where it is. The moment it was unveiled where this thing is, what happened after 2 days? Police came and seized it. All these men you see around him, from left and right, they have nothing to offer.
Absolutely.
To this very movement.
Nothing.
It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter how they act.
I'm telling you.
That was last week when I saw something, somebody was talking about, they said I was giving money for medical expenses. I was giving money. Somebody has to send out money to Nigeria. I give. I put it back home. It didn't start today. This is something we've been doing.
Enulu ihe o kwuru na maka ndị na-akwụghị ile afụrụ m disi idiot nke enye nwoke na-agwatazi na UK nke a na-akwụghị ile dịka ihe ejiri chụọ aja dịka ihe eji achụrụ ụmụ ajadu aja ụnụ nke a na-akpọ ogeju afọ ije na beje na-efu akpọ na-ebe ọ na-akwụghị ile ewu ma na enyi nwoke na-agwatazi gịnị ka go na akwụna na-akọ na POB gịnị ka go na ndị ajụ na-akọ nwaanyị enyi ọrụ nwoke desa nwoke na-agbatazi ọgbọdọ ya kedu ihe ị ga-amụta n'aka ya ọ bụrụ na ihe Kanu na-ekwu na ọ pụtụrụ ego nke mana you need to see
these lies. There is something they don't tell you people. But I want to show you something here. Hopefully, you can see it very well. Or even to our listeners. I want them to see it. Because when they talk, check what is here. This is the, I think you can see it.
Yes, I can see it, Mazi. I can see that.
I want people to see it. This is what it is here. And if you check very well here, if you look at this very closely, any person that knows Chinas and Wood knows that this is his phone.
Yes.
And if you look very well here, you can see the date of this. This was taken on 18th of March, 2021. I will play the audio.
Now play. You need to my network. Now we are.
Mazi, I'm losing you.
Okay.
I don't know if
Mazi,
you are still there.
Yes,
Mazi, can you still hear me? Yeah, please
Yes,
go
I can hear
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I lost you for one thing. Go ahead now.
Okay. Now I want to show you. Listen.
Chinasa. Gini jize.
This is audio. This was the message from China Sawolo. And I'm telling you here, this message was on the 18th of March 2021. This is for avoidance of doubt. And to those of them that listen to gossip, they will come out and tell them all that and tell their followers, we don't communicate with Canada. Canada is a thief. Canada does this. Canada does that. But this is the evidence that they were communicating with me at a point. But when I saw where they were going to, I said no, stop. Because darkness and light can never come together.
Chinasa nwere esi Mazi ụtụtụ ala na esi Mazi. That's a Mazi ka isi na siblings of iniquity. Chinasa, show on you. Akwa agwala gị. Akwa gị emecha gị ihe na njem a ị ga-awụ ya ala. Ifuru ala na-agụ gị ị ga-agwalili ala na this media. Ebuga atọba IPOB, ọ bụrụ na IPOB ka ị ga-anọgba ala. Ị ga-agwa ala be nna gị, but that's ị ga-agbapụta ya agbapụta. Did I hear you say Mazi ụtụtụ ọma? Chinasa, duntufu dunchọ. Chinasa, duntufu dunchọ. Maka na oshi unu na-ezu na asị not to read. Unu bido na blackmail ha. Esepụ aka. Otu unu si blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-esepụ aka because of funds. Otu unu si blackmail onye ndu na because of ego esepụ aka. At the end of the day na, that is unu aghọ tax. Just that's a few months to go now. And look them pattern. People know uche me for palika palo na palube uche me for. With the position here, go actually ebe go no. Ono inside poto na esusu. Na-eme ke ya si na ọma ihe na-eme well ọma na-use go dump boy. Ọ na-eme dizi anya. Few months to go now. And look them pattern. Don't worry. Ka ị na-ege ntị. Share this video, share.
That is the problem. And he is aware of the money he's talking about. The medical bills, he is aware of it. They should not ask him. You can't believe me now. But some idiot will come.
Oh, I hear whatever one person say, okay, I absolutely believe Madam Nayanya and Kanuta is saying, I absolutely believe Madam Naya and Nanta. Is what Kanu is saying. I was among those that misjudged you guys before. Nah, thank you. Okay, if you got the truth now, if you get Eziokwu na quarter, while Okwu and say na wango. Share this video, can you continue?
Out and be ranting for what they do not know about. And it's very, very disgusting. I see a lot of them. They come out, they are talking, they are shouting, I will be laughing. What are you talking about? You have to talk about things, you know. Now look at somebody is going to take IPOB account and be displaying on social media calling names. This was the account Madamania did. Since IPOB started, since the account was opened here in Germany, Germany became head office, up till 2021, when they tried to play a trick by trying to remove Madamania at the back, which we stopped by going to the court. This is the account they are displaying. Then people should ask them one simple question. Where is their own account since 2021? When it was renditioned. Up to date.
Chike dozie masim kam jogi as all that the Biafra do no mo jogi. Kedi account no wa kedi ya no accountability unu megola any from 2021 till today. Kedi Chike dozie Chike do ibata na IPOB to igwaba anyi ihe bia n'ime o. Igwaba azi kowa ita ga akọwara anyị na asakile go dazi ka asaki go epugo but before na disappear na TikTok ida abia gwa anyị ebe itadebe lodge ihe iji ego anyị metebe because ihe a bụrụ ihe eji egwu egwu share this video and somebody should please drop my WhatsApp number here. Type I want to hear from Biafrans because ọ na-adị mma a na-eme ihe a ọchịchị onye kwuo uche ya ịmara ihe imere as an email observe from this gangsters anụnwa ịdrọpụọ ya ka ndị ọzọ were na-amụta ihe because ndị emislead a lot of people enwere ndị nọ jebe adị mma na anaba adị mma emislead goro already emislead a lot of people now and ha forgot the truth ihe na-eme ha to come back. Most of them as in they have already started changing their names. How they change names now? Hey, but they're gonna change their names now because now they are as an misleading her. Now they have seen the truth. Ihe le name ezi hichi atazo. Kama hichi atazo ka body shame mo ha. Hey, change their name we. Most of them are we today they buy no. Hey, we go share this video. Type my number, let me pin it.
Did they give an account?
No what?
There was issue of $747,000. There is issue of over 50,000 Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
There is issue of over 40,000 euros in Italy and a lot of places. In South Africa, over 300,000 rands. Did they account for it? They did not. But they are only talking about account Madamania prepared very well. That's what they are talking about.
Imagine
why are they not talking about their own the time they took over? What they did with the money they received.
Okay.
And where the money went to. They can't. They are coming and saying, oh, Canada, and we get this on this day, on this day. I tell the same people who are ready. They should read whatever, they should read everything that is here. Let's see if Shikerism's name is not inside. If Shikerism's name is not inside, not repeating itself, then you know that we are like this. But they will not do it. But the young man came out was ranting. I will only tell him something. I will tell him one thing. Sorry. Your name is sorry. We're in Germany. We don't rant. Emotions can be what we want.
Let me come in here, Mazi.
Drop my listen, because drop my WhatsApp number here, please. Somebody should type my WhatsApp number, because let me pin it. I forgot to bring it here, sef.
If they are 100% sure that fraud or any misappropriation of fraud was committed, we are at the courts. Why did they go to court? Why did they sue somebody? I mean, ranting on the social media, the question is, what are they trying to achieve? Blackmail. Let's go ahead.
It's blackmail and defamation. He knows. They know that that same case he's talking about.
For 5
weeks. They cannot win it. It's clear. It's in the open. It's in the court. And they are talking about it a lot. Because most of them Most of these young men see here, they don't reason. Their brain is upside down. Somebody will call you, go and say this, you go out and say, why don't, if you're reasonable enough, you ask them, you go, should come and do it. These are sacked people from IPOB at their advantage. They said, I paid money, I did this, I did that. These are men who are paying 10 euros. 20 euros in IPOB. They can't even afford to pay 30 euros.
In Afia, 10 euro, Abamono. He have a bunch of fools who now put 10 euro, 5 euro, 3 euro safe. Today, I talk him as in billions of dollars. Na ha total dance a go juro wanine. Na ha total heaven and earth. Sibia made her account. Apart from one to Hana processing, ego had total lose that amount. In that to 10 euro, 5 euro, 15 euro. How to do 30 euro. GCK with 20 euro. I have an about that huge amount of figure. Do you think they have that figure? Do you think they contributed that figure into IPOB finance? The answer is no. You see how they are exaggerating. If you can't see you see how they are doing? They are manipulating people. Now, as in the figure, half in their entire life. Such a one they make it into our account. In Afia, you need to see where they are just mentioning figures. As if on our total heaven and earth, my POB. As if no one will go and do it. If they are to 10 euro, 5 euro, 15 euro. What figure Hana as in Hana officer out there? Because if Hana figure amount of ego, it's into some of you to useless apoloto. Some of you tight so now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. It's on apoloto. And the government never contribute to the 1 naira. It's who this amount, this figure Hana it's on where to tell. You get cheaper one point also. Ego make it go on IPOB. Each way as a non believe that figure, gangsters in our out there. $500 billion. If I can have general dancing on one hour, can I have $1 million? $500 billion. $300 billion. Let's go with $500 billion. Where's an hour of school? Now the hospital. They pay. If I can have total the money. Then I have to 10 euros. 5 euros with the GCK. Go. Group of Vacancy. And I exaggerate. You know, pull out the fake news. And I got careful each other. Who will cocoa? The one Isaiah Oba. How do I check this propaganda? Isaiah Susupana social media. I put it in. Now I do they can't write that before. There's what they were they were. Even that's to cook or walk. You went there to 2 euro. You went there to 3 euro. Then to 5 euro. Then to which ego? Which ego go to IPOB? Which money? To cook on. What they go on now? Which money are you guys talking about? Oh, when I go to Taro, about 2 euro, 10 euro, how much is 10 euro in Naira? Continue exaggerating. People don't know. Many exaggerating. The truth has come to stay. The era of propaganda, blackmail has come and gone in IPOB. The area you know this, better for you. Share this video. Let's continue.
That's what it is. Ask them. When I'm talking about the case. We won in the court. They came up and said, oh, in IPOB, you have to pay 30 euros in Germany. And you don't have to go more than 3 months. It was agreed. So it was said in the court. The president of the judge. When the judge asked, go and bring the names of the IPOB members. He now went, it took him 6 weeks plus to compile this and brought the name of 241 members. 241 people as members. And today, if you calculate it, times 4 years, you know how much it is? And some idiots, I call them idiots.
They are idiots, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are idiots. That is, they are idiots. Somebody will go here. Patrick, he can marry who and they later give to criminal. He had a gangsters. Ndoshi haven't contributed a single dime to IPOB. Instead, they have benefited thousands of dollars in salaries. And not these gangsters, these two names at least out here now. As in how this propaganda listen. You need to see where he came, Patrick, a non-entity. As in a nobody, tissue paper. But an bully propaganda. They have anything to offer. These are a bunch of hungry people going to win at this struggle. Nzulumi Ghana or Deputy HOD, he doesn't have a roof under his head. Onye went to Muregoja Kubuno, or the Gugonia on 113 Jews, or the Gugona 2 monthly Jews. The answer is no. Look at them today, they are talking about money in how to tell the money on there. Who are the people that contributed that money? Had a work here? $500 billion, $500,000 billion. You need to see where they are mentioning figures. Somebody who doesn't have a roof under his head. And when he gets on the Germany, street of Germany, all the children, all the shishi, or that's or Chatamuru, but they will know poor taxi banner. Most of people are inside IPOB putting their hand in. These people don't have anything to offer. Look at them. They are media dogs. Patrick Ikem is a hungry fool. When you are now, and Yakoja Pugali goes to now. Nezora Netalo, everyone Akurupo or Landia. Ne Pugalia funny, only you have bastard, Sako. They don't have money to contribute. Onyana Wabu, he had Jawane Kaneka, Omero Hanja Fet. Akometu Metono, Ometuna Chica, Busse, Dozim, Ometona Hanine, as far as Natuana Chica, Actuana Hanja, Mako Chica, Bonyana, any other, and then Golina to Talone, that's a name to take a lady, Yonya. As far as that need the humble, need the loyal to Chica, Busse, Dozim. Your problems are over. And I to Zina Chege. The criminals are today tarnishing the image of Onyendu. Imagine in a movement, and the deputy HOD X, there were a roof on his head, or the Gugonia was something to contribute in the struggle. The answer is no. Somebody there were rude. Get a god that Jews, or the Okanzuni can have fund today. No one naira by IPOB. The answer is no. That idiot has been benefiting in IPOB all this while. Anjanine, and a salary. From A to Z of them, that is why their cries were the louder. That is why they are crying with the loudest voice today. Because I'm not going to go and onye napụrụ ndị n'ọrụ ga na-eti na-ebe na-akpọku na-agha aka ha na-agha now anapụgo ha ndị n'ọnụ because achụpụgo ha pụọ na achụpụ gị pụọ abụrụ na achụpụgo from IPOB ị pụọla anyị achụpụ gị pụọ ha bụ ndị achụ a na-ebe akwa na-achọ that's the possible means to tarnish the image of innocent leader. Innocent to innocent Chalugo, the whiter than white, and I talk out what our whites. Can't they know the white of Onyendu? Can we tarnish his image? God as if Kiane or Bezioku, can he business even with the people actual? Can he give an expect from one actual? You may expect to go praise. The answer is no. Anybody actually in a movement, blackmail or so all you have today, the earlier you know this, better for you. So if you are believing them, you are believing them at your own risk. Don't come to me, start bigger now. I when get up them last week, Nanda tell you potty, Nanda you wear all ya. Now I want to get your book. Nia and a male body can take a hanaba. No, I may have a blackmail on you to such a cook or you want to like this words away. And now I get down had a good but now for gonna and at that figure Hannah, one other possible. Nia praise you. This year Upon say, don't call me at the busy. Because you won't broke on a game with business. Upon you won't broke on a gauge in a cocoa. Can you email expect from somebody now Lugolo? They sack Yaya. In a may expect God continue to promote your factory, your company. The answer is no. Only about actual than is young. Now, we had to go and pull go down. Oh, yeah, Chica Busu, it was him, Nanto Tiene today. People never get a chica name. Can you go on alone and I am one Europe? Can you catch Chica does your name on a lemaki? A Magisella. And don't let God go on one about you. Mobile on Ato. On a door, never HODX. Never HOD Baha. Never say Atoigo. Today, Chica, the boost to go in and protect Woku Fund, the Woku accountability, vagabonds. Out suturing in my POP. Oh, how I put them out today. Now, the Kano had their Mary account to Wogu. They're going to get about my POP. Only Nella Market. Now, one age you win. On our one age you want. Oh, yeah, now, salary. Got to go good use on a day dream. If I it's your put out water. Do monthly do 10 euro, 5 euro. On a Ghana, all of figure. Abrona, I for an M1 military to Monaco, or when he made on one. Came on a walk with the Monaco. She around video. Let's continue.
I said, oh, Madame hasn't done tax declaration for the past 20 years. He said so. These are all lies. The problem they are facing now, Collins is facing in Germany is tax. He did not do his tax returns on LDUB. Because most of them were thinking it's all about taking money.
Taking money. So, do I? No, that's no Balulu. Oh, yeah, how about in IPOB? Taking money. You put tax, no way. Naya, Collins, you put the line at Jaffa. I think from that one. Oh, yeah, Hanese. I took it on that track. I took Pugohan. How you like your face? No, Balulu, I walk. Ndị chọrọ uru mana ha achọghị ọghọm. Ọ na-adị ọ na-amala ego chefu ịkwụ taksị echi ha na Biafra land imere anyị nonsense. Abibiri anyị ndụ ndị zoo. Ibute that same life of zoo na Biafra adaza that is epepụ isi emere alụ. Share this video. Okay, my number they go here. Okay. Continue, my brother.
Okay, the money. But the tax declaration, they never did that. And that is why they're having problems. You think taking bank statement of account of somebody that's Anamania prepared very well and they did it in social media will help you. I will solve your problem and bring it back to you to IPUB. The answer is no.
Don't mind it.
All right. But I'm hoping that yes, sir. The young one wants to dance. He wants to dance.
All right, thing because of our time.
Yes. The young one wants to dance, and he will dance very soon. There's no problems about that. We don't speak because we say that meat that has fat puts it in the heat of the fire. So, anybody that wants to listen to them, feel free and listen to them. But I for one, they have nothing to offer.
Absolutely.
The evidence are there.
Yes.
They only need the ones that suit them. And leave the ones that affect those of them that work on it.
Yes, if you get those criminal.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Share the video because
Thank you very much, Mazi. It's quite unfortunate that time is our enemy. This is a program that needs almost an hour or 2 hours even. Yeah, but we'll manage what we have for now. Maybe we'll come back again to finalize this program. I mean, what we are saying here is facts and figures. Like I said, we are not miscreants. We don't go on here and start shouting. Right? I mean, look at those people acting like babies and they call themselves leaders. What leaders does that? You know, address the issue on Facebook. If we have issue with them, we go to court. We go to the law. We take them on with facts and figures. No about leadership or not. Men who behave like kids. All right, more than because of our time, please over to you and summarize you. I know you might need time, but unfortunately.
Yes, I just want the Biafrans to start asking them questions.
Yes,
yes,
start because start asking your question. You are free to call me now. If you have any question, if you have anything to contribute, you are free to call as you continue to listen to them. Day one. Continue asking questions. Get into the questions they're gonna how.
Start, but we still have to go after them.
Yes.
Question is, they presented all these things on Facebook, which they know that there is evidence what that money was used for. And like I said at the beginning of this program, I said in Germany, in our account, we cannot transfer money direct to Biafra to carry out the function that our leader left with us. So I have to find a means, and that means paying it to Kanu, and then we transfer it immediately to Biafra. Everything is there, and I'm not going to talk about that again because we owe them no explanation. But because they are sad, I just want to help them to sack them. So I want Biafrans to ask them, what happened? They're only talking on it. The reason why they are saying this is to cover up. What happened to the 747,000 US national account?
Question number one.
When is the country going to give account of that? What happened to the 52,000 Canadian money? Because I saw that in the account. Because I have big assets. Then I said to the lady, transfer these funds to, that was in 20. I said, transfer these funds to USA national account. He said, I need a permission for the president. I said, you don't need permission.
Okay, Hannah said that the account of one account 2020. Okay, you date in 2022. Okay, Madam Windows. Has near Madam Ayane Kunabo year 2020. Why not 2021? As in 2022 gone up for here. 2022 chicken does the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no there. 2021 the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 2022 every I did go with them. Equally now list of money on our secretary Fulunaka chicken does the money there. They need to come and account to us. Where is the money? Equally now total out there pay. Can you hear me? Or does it mean that as an equally now touch? Or chicken equally now wait touch? Because that is all somehow. Our funds were because we don't understand.
Just transfer. If the next time I went there, they've already locked me out. What happened to the 53,000? Their fans asked them, what happened to the 42,000 from Italy account? Their fans asked them. At least the ones that they are mentioning about have evidence of what that money was used for. For their own. We need the evidence what they use that money for. What happened to the 300,000 rand in South Africa? We need proof what that money was used for. What happened to the 15,000 cans in that Sophia Kanu? I'm sure it was more than that, but I saw 15,000 at of the time before she removed it. What happened to that money? What happened to the Umweri account that they live and open account? Up to this day, we don't know what happened to it. What happened to the account they opened in Australia?
Yay!
The money that so Biafrans, please ask these 7 points that I mentioned. Now the 7th one is what happened to all the fundraising they were doing here in Germany, in United Kingdom, in Switzerland, in Austria, everywhere around the world. What happened to it? Ask them, please. This is more than $1 billion. What happened to it? So don't allow them to deviate your attention from what they have stolen and start talking of Louisiana to cover up. Ask them this question. Whenever they go on Facebook or they start, ask them that I said, what happened to you start listing them? $764,000, 53,000 Canadian dollars, 42,000 euros, 300,000 South African rand, 50,000 British pounds. Who will the account? And keep asking them this question because they want us to forget about their atrocities to concentrate on and Mazi Nnamdi. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That's the thing. Again, I repeat, all the money that I sent was meant for our people back home because the evidence are there. We can't just keep quiet because they told you to do this and that, then I will not do my work while we are here. No, that's what the money was used for. So ask yourself questions. Who is the criminal now? Who embezzled the money? Then you'll be able to know. I am counting out what we did was good to help our people. And Tina Samuel, we've had his voice. So he knows what happened to that money. Like I said. Ooh! Hey! Don't allow them to create your attention from asking this pertinent question of what happened to all what we designer have researched tonight. Thank you very much, Barrister. That's all I have for tonight.
All right. Thank you very much, Wanda. As you all can hear and see, we have Chinasa on record. We have him on tape. It's not a matter of Chinasa. No. We don't gossip. When we tell you something, we show you the proof. This is how we operate. We are not like them because we are serious. We are the real deal. We know exactly what we are doing. No, we are actually doing what we're supposed to do. All right, I'm going to go to Mazi Nnamdi just to give us his party.
One more thing, one more thing. Let them ask the 2,000 euros that I was paying him from September 2021 to January 2023.
I said it. Even I'm going on salary. Since he had just a normal, you don't go to normal. The answer is no. They will bring out the party gave favor for her. They say one corner. But as a party vote that now, as in we have how can bring out the party that will favor them? Now circulate and I say yes, you care in car. But as in can I get favor here? Now circulate is here say, hey, never know, Ndabundosho, Ndamelonka, Ndamelonka, but that their own part had a hide. If they never told you that Nana Kuchike doesn't from 2021. People was a habit of Wabambu. She can not answer Tanka Nude. She has answered up by Nude. Say no to black my people. If you care, how much Tanka Nude Nana Kuchike, when someone ever say that Nana won't have salary. I'm a Modia go Hakoro. I'm a Mode that is Odeka Araha Burusa Monepa. Today, is it not clear? Is it not true? On a chicken doesn't matter receive ego. Upon head of finance in the Piena, Konoma is a bonnet send 2,000 euros. It will go over than Naira. It will go over today. It will the amount of in today's exchange. It will how can help with them? No, another one. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can have for no. But how can help with them? If they Nana go her salary, they will never say this. Yamela nya account egoni na akwa nye ego ne ka oputara na anyị chọ ha ma nkwutie ha ga ha ju this one this question ama mpụ ha n'ọnụ mana ego anyị na-elistiri ebe a Chikedozie mbiri eficha ọnụ ọ naghị ekwutie n'okwu ọ gbakere anya tie ebe nwaada nne nna ya anya nọ ihe ọ ga-afta bụ ego nne nna ya anya ji ole ego nne nna ya anya ji onye aka nke gụnwa ji from 2021 to today. Did you see how criminals operate? If we can do she say more, I don't know where we know what that today. But if we can do she say more, praise. If we can now, Biafrans now declare this analysis here you have for. What you have for? If we can now, I'm underground name here going. Nice, you know, everyone can have for just so long. We hand down put up. Had been busy now for you say that time. And I want that grant.
What happened to him? Up till today, he didn't give me evidence of what that money was used for. What happened entitled to it, or is he exempted from giving proof of what he used the money for? Of course not, he's not exempted. So he's also in this cubicle. So you have an explanation to make. Don't allow them be pointing finger at only Mrs. because what I did is very, very explanatory. Everything is there. Thank you. I just didn't want to miss, including Rebecca gift, all of them.
Somebody shout power. Somebody they don't power in the comment section. Somebody type power in the comment section and they don't power. If you they power in the comment section now. Somebody type volume power. And make a gift that if you know why they are attacking us, did you see it? When you see them attack us, or genuinely, they are protecting their Actually, they are attacking because they are protecting themselves. If they are not fighting genuinely, only is fighting, only is talking. Ego be when you see a make a gift running mad on social media, it's protect it. And they protect you now, yes. And I will go now. And you come on a make a gift. Honey, make them Patrick, name them. Come on that salary, Naka Dozim, Naka Chica Bush. If you are now, when you see them making noise, one can't move na UK. Nke enye nwoke na anya tazi. Nke na-ebu ile jelu eze loike. When you see them making noise, ma abụzie female cook, ọbụna niile nọ. Female cook ebule ego bunye. Obunye mana onye nke ahụ bụ illiterate. Omenwe ihe dị n'otibe mkpu. They give me money, Biafran son. They give me money. They say make I share them all. You want onye nke ahụ wee ruo here, onwe ihe ọ pasta. Anine under payroll, chicken to see. They are all receiving money. One can look at 1 million above fearless. That I got you. Melo look, I'm not. Children, no, I will when they Biafra tomorrow now. Yamada, which we years away in a Biafra land. Hey, wait, your mother. Yeah, children, no, all that which was open at Biafra now. You also good. Every time they can't he also quite a good year. Upon everybody and we are really not every time they can't get. No, I'm going to restore Biafra today. And I'm not going to put a Biafra. Hey, Chileken Pico. Get a rice, Chatanda. Now, a make a gift. When a make a gift is insulting people, if you don't know when Biafra attacks, if you know that that's not a Biafra, under the influence of payroll, money. Somebody type money. Somebody say money, ego, money. Money, they don't know money in the comment section. Money, ego. When you see them making noise, if you know that now they love Biafra, they want Biafra to come, they are fighting tooth and nail to restore. They want to know what money. When you see them writing, it's the formidable. They want to know what ego. However, so he happened inside IPOB name. So inside IPOB, as in they destroy name. No, it's not funny. And which will restore Biafra tomorrow. Get a good journey and a Biafra land. On your question, you go Biafra. No matter human being, no, they can't appear. When I wouldn't make a ten now, see, can you hear this guy now fight the reform? On your guitar, as they go on, I don't know to tell Jilega American. Now, some people have got their own manaka. In this life, you don't need to make it. Then, when some people have see make it in life. People like your mother, which only that's all they don't suppose. Also, like me, but I'm a Biafra land. When you are when go the other. They call the water. That's all what call the mirror. They knock at Piamidi. I don't know God. No, it's not funny. I don't know God that day. If you're going to tell me go directors, Yanimeka, or what was the director now? The same mother which is a director near her microphone. So, by the hand, putting a director near her headway. You see how they behave. You see how they operate. If you can see their propaganda, you see how they blackmail people. Did you see it? If you can see behave, mother, but you want to otu o si abịakwute m mgbe ahụ na-ayọ m uche ọrịa ndị ga-enyere ya aka na ọ na-achụ ụlọ na ọ na mụ kọneti my people biko ka enye ego eme nka. Today ọ tọziere bụrụ motivational speaker ndị X ndị achụrụ achụ na IPOB. Somebody delu XDOS na comment section. Continue typing XDOS. Na-edelu m XDOS na comment section biko. Mmadụ abụchi pụtazi now na-agwa anyị what we are going to say and what we are not going to say. Onye a na-enye ego enye enwelugo ego nyechie ndị ọnụ. Ụlọ chetara mgbe Emeka gift kwara Mazi Elo, our assistant media head. Akpọrọ Mazi Elo si ọ bụrụ na kịta anụnwa na tomorrow na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pụta na si ma ọ chụgo this XDOS, gịnị ka ị ga-eme? Ifọrọ when they was busy recruiting criminals. Ọ bụrụ na Mazi Elo je jabọ maọbụ na o je dansịba to their tone today, o nwere ike osoro na ndị payroll ha, osoro na-anara ego Emeka gift na-anara. Ụlọ n'ụka madam anya kwurie na she knows the people ha na-enye ego. Ndị niile ego IPOB ka a na-akpọsịrị gị ihe ahụ. That same day pụtakwaziri na-asị account for us kedu ebe ego anyị dị mana ọha nwalilie ha didn't chop the money o. Enyere ha the money they will akaụntụ ha nọ na bank statement account a na-akwụnyelu ha ego their names to register there. Ifu ya ewelu our fund our sweat were n'ọgọ were chụọ nwaanyị everyday akwakai na a na-eje protest na Italo, a na-eje na UK, a na-eje na Germany, ewere ego anyị kwụọ ịkwọkịrịkwọ apụta today a na-asị Maazị Nna ndị akwọtọkwara ego anyị ha ji ego anyị kwụọ ihe ndị akwọrọ ha gwọrọ nke nkwụrọli ka ha gwọrọ with our money apụta na a na-ejere anyị okwu de who are you guys deceiving? Ụlọ na-edeceive onye ndị kendụnụ na-edeceive Biano, operating a number. Call walking into a question. Call in and ask me a question. Ebe konoto, kachukupo oko. And I put my number here now. Call in. I'm going to try accountability. Call in at this platform. Achọ kita. Ndala, unu wulego anyị why iche na mmadụ be ewu. Watch out every day now. You know that is all I know we are on social media. Na-elile ego nọ ụmụnne onye ndu chikịta na ụwa na-afụgo nke bụ eziokwu. Emeka gift pụtakwuo ego ndị IPOB yiriri ego ole ka enyego nnegwu so far ụmụ bata na IPOB so na IPOB na-eri ego anyị chukwu pụọ ọrụ. Let me block you ọmụgbuo gị. Come on, fuck out bitch. Come on, get out from here idiot. Do you think we have criminals here? Come on, go from here also. I'm off here. Share the video, share. If you call in and ask him a channel, call in. Get your name, go no. Call walkie. Call in and their number here. All my number. It's the number here for you people to call. This is Chicago, Ndoshi. Unu whenever I am muscle. Unu check it your way here. Unu research. Unu na protest. Na na protest. Ịkwọkịrịkwọ ka a na-eje a na-achọ uwe a ga-esi na-asụpọnta ego IPOB ka ọ na-agbata ụnụ akwọchago ndị a mere alụ. Emeka gift pụtagwa anyị ego one bụ ego ndị IPOB dị na your possession. Onye akwụrụgo onye iriri gbakọọ ya calculate ya jee nata your bank statement ka ị bịa gwa anyị bịa mere anyị account. You guys owe us as in unreserved accountability. We deserve to know better. We deserve to know what happened to our money. From 2021 till date, body aja. Wakelanya tiebe nwada nna ya anya no. Chineke kpọkwa ụlọ ọkụ. Onwere ego na-eji. Ọtente euro 2 euro no na-atọ. Ego na ka o mekiri obi na-eyi. 10 euro 2 euro 5 euro. Ụlọ na-atụ 30 euro. Ụlọ na-atụ nwunye ọnya ka unu ga-ejipụta na-akpọ ihe ahe Chineke mere ihe ebere. Hello? Biko gara n'iru onye na-ekwu gịnị bụ afa gị na-ebe isi akpọ ozugbo na ete na-ajụda your question ọsịsọ.
Okay, afternoon.
Obi Esonchi.
Yes.
Eche mma opposition. Ngwa gara n'ilu Chineke nna God abeg.
Mba, achọrọ ugo game change go.
Okay.
Nwa ike ejiri ajụjụ ihe mere Nnamdi Kanu na the families wee na-enye ebe a.
Mụnwa mere authorize ha jiwe. Na me authorize them.
Onye mere ha authorize?
Mụnwa.
Why is it?
Because they deserve it.
Now, wow. This is what they are doing. So, Achama, thank you for what you are doing.
No.
Thank you for what you are doing.
No.
Yes, so it's very, very unfortunate that now the problem I when I did struggle, all illiteracy. Because the only thing that can lead to what is happening today to be happening is illiteracy. And then when this illiteracy, when we talk about illiteracy from the part of the world where we are coming from, people tend to understand illiteracy as someone that didn't go to school or someone that is not educated. No, it's far beyond that. Illiteracy is not just about formal education. Illiteracy is so huge. All the so big that now illiterate in so many categories. It's not all about education.
Exactly.
So here go our problem will be. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yes. So here go our problem with illiteracy, because if it's not illiteracy, can you explain this thing? What's this thing I wanted to say? As in, get the brain. Yes, can you explain the brain behind someone who need government today to open his or her mouth? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, someone like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, someone will now open his or her mouth to accuse him of money, embezzling money, eating money, doing this, doing that. What is the, as in, how much is it? How much is it? So this is the thing because I don't understand. Why are they put this thing? Number one, put that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came from a wealthy family. His family has never been poor. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came from a royal family, and from our place, from the place where we came from, which is Igbo land. Family to family over so this is something that we have to understand. I don't know if you can see no wickedness or whatever, but it's still illiteracy that will lead you to be wicked. Because of all out of that illiteracy, from out of that being illiterate, you will now start controlling up so many dead thoughts that will lead you to start being wicked. So the primary cause of our problem is illiteracy. And this is what we have to cure. Because I don't want to somebody gets away, but I mean, a whole person like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu accused of money. Somebody that Nigerian government, the name of Nigerian government, with backup from British government, they promise him everything ever. Can you hear the problem money or problem Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Even all that people were searched, or when we see you so, Ghana with this SDOS. If for somebody like China, someone can you China, someone can do today. If you don't have fun at China, and release not release post on our movie. And for that guy, he can do in our people say, when you feel in our way, you are anywhere, they are still sleeping. Somebody like Chike, they doesn't know where. Or if all these people are for something that they are doing out here, my sister, and say, I know what to do. On social media. Because I want to have people will come out and they will start accusing the innocent man. Let's say again, if we forget to never today, all may go on, I have totally given up on our people. I have given up because when somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our people got patana about them. They got patana say for a grown up people, grown up men and women, oh, patana blue flag, then I query, they got this Igbo something, Igbo program organized in the UK 2 days ago. Yes. They put on there now, says, and I say, if the guy is abused, let's get for Afro to me, if for Igbo people, if for such as one for if you know, but for that person in the pond, if you know, if you know what you are now. If somebody on there said on there, our the Igbo SND na UK, on their address, we're not common sense. Now, I mean, no person about one person, no about the, no about group, no about this, no everybody, not common sense. If you didn't get a script, then you're on here. If you're not going to why not that person now, only on a get joy one question, he cannot answer. Or answer one question. Without making fool of himself. Now, my sister again, if for the fact in our people, there were some people now put on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's over for us.
Exactly.
It's over. If you don't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all you want to the savior verified savior I know. Well, as in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are at no-go area. All you want. But for the fact no where people gather that area. If not just that Naga, I know what some people now back up that Naga, but they want some Igbo people they grown up who got to go 20, 30 years. And but now back up this we get the hardest foods sooner hide. Who is China? Okay, now it's an almost an Nnamdi Kanu again against you. I am now in a fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can you know? Who's looking at? Yes, you can looking, but he will never. And you see, to say for you, it's why I got there. They will really start making fun of themselves, thinking that they're making fun of you. They will start saying, why do you want to see it? Why do you want to eat? And now, my sister, I'm thinking, our people, even though no one people, I really appreciate you all. Because no one, even my around 2024, come on, to believe video, be a couple of lives. But don't be a need take it down. Now I fight to myself. Now I footed in and I said, no, I cannot. More happen the way on there. Because the stupidity of our people, I don't have the patience. I can't take it. So I'm going to put on life to root people with that. If you know, we get them. Before 1 year, I will have serious problems. Because more and more. So now, Julie, to whom you see people, my sister, it's really not easy. Only too much for the months. I really appreciate you all.
Thank you so much. More opposition. In my number here for the opposition. My number here for the opposition.
Mother, there is something else I want you, I think maybe this is the right time to say it. You have paid for Radio Biafra all this time. All right? Now, when you compare what you were paying to your former and what you are paying now in this Biafra radio, what would you say about it?
Now, with your former, we were paying too. Apart from paying all this domain, Biafran time, Biafran TV, I was paying those domain. Sometimes on quarterly basis, sometimes annually, sometimes half yearly. I used to pay. Biafra and the radio we used to pay. I used to pay $3,000, over $3,000. That's what I pay every single month. Now we have another one that I pay every quarter. It's there. Now we have another one that I pay to UK that I pay quarterly. Now you start asking yourself, what was all that for? What was it for? That's a very big question. And the former too, but then you also sent a message that I should be giving the former $800. I have to be giving him $800. The former said it's to run media activity. How come the media activity was not run during the time of Onyemi? Media activity started running when Onyemi was in prison. That's another thing. What happened? So after payment and with the tax, because when I send the money,
when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on outside, the media activities payment they be to law, and I'll be immediately educated on you in 2021. To put your form one tax more than Naya ego. Nana was over media activities. What a scam. The same idiot, this woman has not to put your form. Also, I was now. Also, I get one. I do Yanuaka, I have a poly account on our one. again on TJ, can pick your call. Can you continue? Hello? Hello? Yes. Go ahead. Hello? From a back is your point, because you're audible when you told looking. Hello? Because when you call me, man, you wear strong network, don't call me before I will block you. I'm losing it, please. Oh, yeah, this man from this name. Nobody should distract. Oh, no, your network address strong, don't call me, please. Get you. Now, this thing, Peter, media activities payment, Peter, Ejidere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mana what you do outside, chukwu your form, and the media activities. When you hear what I hear, ndị abịara na IPOB ngwa ha lele onye ndu ha bido na-adọkọrọ ego na-achọ otu ego si abata ifuge ego na-abata ka ha na-adọkọrọsi ego before ihe niile aka ya for their mind ha che that na IPOB by this time agaghị have the light of the day, but we disappointed them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outsmarted them. Otu ihe nọkịta nwa, you cannot manage your family more than your father and your mother. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji wee bụrụ onye ndu. Nobody can manage IPOB more than the founder. He outsmarted them. Today, he is 1 million ahead of them. Share this video. Can you against it?
The charges, I paid the charges extra. But they don't talk about that. And that was the very radio that he said I should not come to broadcast it.
Now you understand why they are very upset and angry when we open Biafra.
The same radio Wadanya has been paying for the media activities. Yes, he said the Lord do. That same radio Kachina Asa. Agunechi China Asa na Kuwait Abu Muhammad Abbas. Say na wada nne na ya anya ga ha bia na the radio. Has said the radio. Today how we want the media activities payments. Hadao komere to show you that Nanda Amuye ha na-eme. Nyaka Austin Chukwudi Ofonwa onye oshi agadi nwoke na agwụ ofe. Nyaka o ji wee gwa nkịtị na media. Things na-aga wrong na media. Anụ ọfịa Chukwudi Ofonwa gwa nkịtị because ọ na-agidokọ ego na jụọ ego. Chukwudi Ofonwa asị Chukwu pụọ ọnụ. Ebe ọbụla ị nọ, Chukwu pụọ ọnụ. Ọ gaghị adịrị gị na mma. Anywhere you are, you no go see better. Ị ga na-agararị. Don't worry, hold the door. I'm on the side. Don't worry, I never forget you. Don't think I have forgotten you.
Because they know that they will be exposed now. We understand that all this thing we are paying was just extortion. It was thief. It was just very funny because to run a radio, just a radio, it's not even up to that. Because what we are paying in Biafra radio, I put the ego. They tell you that people were inflating the prices, they were inflating everything. So Biafrans now you understand why it is.
Not only that, Barrister. I realized that the money was on the high side. I spoke with our leader, I said this, because it was our leader that noticed it. He said, how much do we pay for it? Then I saw our leader say, he said, no, go to a form and see if they can reduce that amount. Tell the form to give me the name of the company and the telephone number so that I can call them and we negotiate the price. Of form I refused. Of form I said, you know,
the company.
Forma is the company. They will never tell you this. Gangsters will never tell you this particular one. The gangster that in this particular side. Haga what fellow side they gave favor her. Bruce side they favor her. Go put on if for there. Form about the company. When we no company or no company anywhere. Form about the company. Nyamerochi fail when you with the name of the company and their phone number. Can negotiate? You can also get see what we go. They're gonna go for media activities. They can call. If we are now, let's share video. Away from that, anyị ga-eti ha mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi with the truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji eziokwu destroy ya zoo. Today, anyị jikwa that same eziokwu na-destroy ndị gangsters, ex-DOS, the gangsters, ndị oshi. Share video.
I did not know the company telephone number up to this state. He got annoyed. He was really pissed off because he said I wanted to challenge him. And other things, you know. So that's why they are really annoyed, because when they came back again, I said, I am not going to pay. I mean, I'm no longer there. You know, people go there and be insulting on you. I said to them, I will not pay for any radio when people go to insult you.
Even when they are still insulting on you and that radio Biafra, they still want Madam Anya to continue paying for the media money, media activities. They still want Madam Nnamdi to continue paying, even when they are using the radio against Onyondu, using it to insult Biafrans, denying Madam Nnamdi to come there and speak to Biafrans. They still want her. You see how gangster operates? Did you see how they behave? If you look at gangsters, see how they behave. But I get Tiha Mbadamula. Before they fizzle away, I get Tiha Mbadamula. They have seen the truth. Asking Chukwude or former, but I the bomb or Madam Nnamdi yesterday. We are waiting for you. Lepota from your hiding place, you ruled on Australia. But I know from you, Oyoshi. You will never now tax and many years in Australia if you go Muku. Anya ga-eji si unu lite ụlọ na-agba nịkanịka chukwu abụọ n'ụlọ ọrụ unu bụ ndị oshi otu anọkịta onwe position enyere m na IPOB tomorrow asị m lite there I will come down with all my heart, and if I step down I will still continue to work with IPOB. I will still continue to maintain my stand. I will floor member. I doesn't know my name na good leaders. Because we all know that now no position, no office is permanent in IPOB. Tomorrow, they can easily run to me. If you get happen every time I because of ego, all them hey, God forbid. Now get on.
I stopped paying. These people, I tell people that we are still here. That's what you show them that this Biafra was.
Hello? Yes? I can hear you. Yes, I'm going to go down you. Okay, let's move. If not, do people see where we are here? Get something this our sister my sister, the community radio, these gangsters, ex-DOS, they hijacked the radio. So we are on our way, we are about to recover the radio. That is all I say. If they hijack what they couldn't manage, they have nothing to offer there. If we get, the radio, community radio on our world steady. You got the 24 hours. my dear. Okay. So stop going the hidden even now. When I get on Facebook, go to radio, Biafra radio. They will guide me now. And I'm going Biafra radio. Any information in on a Biafra radio, one of piano, just make your sure. Continue telling people. Wow, we're not gonna queue in. Na Biafra radio. Eba ki heavy in the mena. Eba ka in a question. That truth on a radio Biafra before. Every take na Biafra radio. Ndị nọtị na radio Biafra na bụ criminals until anyị recover kwazie ya. Ọ bụrụ na anyị recover ya, we can now make it known to the public. Onne, you got that? Oh, thank you so much. All right. If when you see one that Chalugo and the other media people, no one social media, they go. Each and I name where we see one or relevant. Or we forget now. This our sister, no one the hand. Ojena, that's not a lot of our people now complain. They want to be listening to the gospel of the redemption. Voice of what we know when the chicken doesn't Nando tell the boom, but however I came as a land, the kind of cake, the voice can you know where trying near IPOP. And that same voice is still alive. The same voice still remains the same. That voice is change. But today, as in I try to go away your pastor. Just like our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that they have nothing to offer. Absolutely nothing. And if we are looking at dance, oh, we have wanted to offer them nothing. It is already a 1 year since years. Can I come and hang an chicken does the only one way to over them days here. Can I come on in? Open rope, not put a poor watch, a good dodgy, a George, or the cook. A man never had a nice union look at him. Don't worry, I cannot share the video.
When you know what happened to our leader up to today, and you see our leader is there, alive, you know that the hand of Okike is in this. I stop so far.
Thank you very much, Biafrans. You understand what we are saying. You know, when we were fighting these people, we are few of us. I say few of us. We don't even have the fund coming in because they were blackmailing us left and right.
While I was with them, that is Ojiakwa. That is Ikuchiemu. That's Chinasa worries your town where Polase Kuchim. Otu Agotri Kuchim. Chinasa Jasi Kuchim or two. You want to know Kudas in the Paname Gotion. Nepaname Ojasi Kuchi a lot of people. I need ya, but I need ya sick out. I need ya sick out. Ochi does always last sick of an. You want to get to the Quina. Mama Chalu go not here. Chinasa Jasi, 1 year old woman particularly. I was among the people blackmailing them, tarnishing their image, telling lies against them. All manner of lies the Chinasa were lying. Because when Chinasa have to kick me out from the platform of media warriors. What was the enjoyment Chukwude? Or for market and if we go crazy, had a meeting every Thursday by 12 noon. This I know of your former was there. Now, found out that now created the group. Every Thursday, I had once in the name of meeting. No, we had a name, many had a name. If I had a China summer, when I challenge Junior Dunapa, now name a catapiha, a way I say. Now, surrender, yes, and now Capahemi, oh, one more fiat. And no God, where will I say, Uchiani Kapa, and in any Yasiku way. More about Chalu got the same one, that's not the whiter than white. He last Diku way. Now, tarnishing the image of innocent people that are fighting for Biafra genuinely. Away from Chinasa, you want one. You want to go home and to be more mom. Away for again, I got 1 week. Chinasa got dragon and we just one jelu. For tarnishing the image of innocent people, Chinasa got dragon and Mao, you go suffer. Share that video.
When Biafra Radio came up, they went on a mission to, castigate Biafra Radio because they know that we have actually found out what they were doing, stealing and stealing. This is why these people also want to leave power, because they understand what they are getting. This is pure business. This is pure income generating, revenue for them. And nothing else. It's not about struggle. The former they're talking about is the one who actually changed IPOB into a Biafran community. It's a former. It was a campaign going around asking every country to change IPOB to community, whatever. Because they know what they were planning. And today everything is in the open. But yet, so people are still blind. But I believe they will open their eyes.
One more evangelist, he was against me. Then he forget. Good people. We lose so good people, Makachi. China has away from it. We lose so good people. People who say na kazi, who say na kama na support on Puru Nazo, Neso China will say, war my home. Will no lies. Now, I will do not cover. Name do attack. Indirect. Today they have come out openly. How about I go open? Now let's do attack. Brazil do not kata buzino do see. Chukwa bona or the negative. Evangelist, welcome back. Oh, welcome back, my dear. Forgive one of my cannot hear me do bear me. But I thank God that now I realize you go on with now.
Mazi Nnamdi, our time is sorted out. It's almost up. Please, in 3 minutes or so, can you please give us your party shot, Leo?
Thank you for having me. The only thing I have to give them here to take away today, and this very broadcast justice, it doesn't even committed atrocities in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He sat and removed people when they were appointed. Even when they made it clear in 2022 that nobody should be sacked. Take it doesn't ignore that. Sacked so many people. After that, it said, it's only do that. Asked or with the authority of what they do. Or when they authorized the expulsion. And today, he has been expelled with his cohorts. They are ranting, fighting. So what are you teaching those people who believe you then? You want them to believe and to know that whatever you say is good. And the leader of this clan, the leader of Sati, and you are ranting, jumping from pillar to post. We are waiting for you.
The same leader that said that anything Chike Doziem said goes. Chike Doziem believed it. Now walk up on it. That same leader sack is in Opochi is a challenge the leader. Say na nyama sack what's the leader. That's now Nihano Kwekuzi, not challenge is that same leader. I think the same leader that said anything DOS said goes. Anything Chike Doziem said goes. That same leader. Because onye sack Chike Doziem na agbaneka si na ekwero na e ga sack kwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Efuna that ni ha na eme nwere isi. Efudie. Now what goes around comes around. The evil you support today will come after you tomorrow. Chike Doziem was busy sacking people with the power of Mazi Nnamdi, with the power Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bestowed on him. Onye sack onye give away. Oluziana thought you sack ya Obama neka. If run ala na apia, ala na awia. Share the video. So sad indeed, my dear.
Thing for you, you will help. The time is coming. You will do it. All of you. It's only a question of time. But Biafra has come to stay. Now I'm 100 men up there. Our HOD is doing a brilliant work.
Yes.
With his deputy.
Yes, sir.
And the whole thing. So what is the guy I'm asking for? Now IBU is moving the way it is. It's not going to be organized or controlled by by the Nigerian government.
Funia.
It's back to what it used to be before.
Glory be to God. Glory be to God that now IPOB Ejata go back to normal. You know when someone ever was calling them this ex-DOS, IPOB in Nigeria, Simon was right. Because they was polluting us that time. When Simon was calling them IPOB in Nigeria, Simon was right there. Chikedo Ziem na local with Sioux government. And not how in the Sioux government information about Onyendu. If you they are working with Sioux government. Today, IPOB are returned to go to normal. They have returned back to what it used to be. Glory be to Chukwu. Glory be to glory be to God in the comment section. The glory be to God in the comment section. Keep typing glory be to God in the comment section. Otherwise, we are back again with full force. If our principal officers, they are not relenting. How to learn this time around, don't you do Walaka? Hokotacha learned people who did learned, or who tax. Anybody may anyhow now where you feel. Or who tax. People are hot and now, Walaka, or who didn't wear a roof under their head. Or under their market. This time, this our recent present DOS now. They are learned people, well read, people marking from Akebe, people nega Diego Market people nega go Pitemuro. Oh God! I mean, they will tell roof under their head. Oberon then I give Lojani Yogonogo. Oberon then I hey God! Konaka. Oyabona Kopwaka. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. He does, so maybe you could see Melanie. Or Talaman, Jala, yes. Or Walaka now. Macanas no sissy, and I don't want to know you now. If we get now, Walaka, our HOD will something do. He's a prominent man. All the outstanding, all the well to do. The man of Poloko. How we manage chicken, we really manage that guy. We are managing chicken because they are pushing. Even when someone ever was laughing at him, now one need the truth, no one have anything to offer. Or put on top of the cases and one. Bo, a man I don't run and I don't run and eat again. A joke. Chicken does young plot or the guys, they can't pay eyes. The going electric shock at the time and bidonage or quarter of this guy. Chicken does young electric or shock again. Gini mediji to twa anya ma na alụlụana anyị na pam dance na akwa na-epu na package. We never knew that we were packaging idiots. Anyị na package vagabond na package Nzurumike reconciliation committee no ya dey in charge of mmadụ no make Nzurumike reconcile on IPOB. All the whole dispute and when IPOB even in the how many people got reconcile no? On a porale na chop upu organizer. Nzurumike the busy name upu one organize na as you. Or you all 6 good years in IPOB. Either that's in a word to let you upu. Upu bagarabago. Nzurumike je want ya. Oh, what can get single mother na UK. Oh, you want you only name on you to analyze. Nenye, what you tell you one madi. Persuade you put even the IPOB to create a quick to dance you kill and yike. What you what you feel? Ghana was your dance, go to Nico, oh, tax. Oh, tax, such called where I am IPOB. What you do, poor one, and now what an IPOB in Buzurike. What you could do, poor one in IPOB, it's not funny. You do now what's in IPOB. Every people now, Buzurike focus on you, poor one. Or look to the be more to analyze. Don't worry, I don't tag our life. I'm tagging you will explain to us even which you share video. Let's continue.
Thank you, Mazi, for having me.
Thank you, Mazi. This is actually a very beautiful program. How I wish it was on another day, but like I say, we will come back some other time as soon as possible because we need time to really unpack the evil that these people have committed. just the tip of the iceberg. Now you keep asking yourself, how come we're not talking about this all the time? It's because we are so busy working for Biafra. We don't have time to gossip. We don't have time to come on and start showing bad statements. I mean, it's so childish.
You're not here for
real men don't behave like that.
Yes.
Real leadership don't behave like that. You only do that when you have no sense of direction. When you do not know what exactly you are doing or where you are taking the people to. I'm sorry for those who are following these fools who have already enriched themselves. And they wouldn't lose anything if they leave the struggle today, which they have already left. All right. We will leave it here, dear friends. And I want to thank one and another for coming.
So my people, on that note, on afugo ka esiwe tawo kwa jezo n'ụbọchị tata. On afugo nke mere. Now, this broadcast will continue because a whole lot, there may be a lot exposed. There may be a lot exposed. Agwaga alonda mere, ega banaka. Agwaga alonda mere. Yes, so he's Mazi Nnamdi, he's the one. Agwaga alonda mere, ega timpo. Imagine, wulega ine melu ihe na-enwere isi n'ọdụ. Immediately to the union to have been request for ego, so wink up. Imagine a for media getting one activities. How? What you do that? What did this morning? Education do to put your form on your lazy bone. Or panic, on your bone and I change up the table, everybody's adopted and I adopted the table daily. I want to see never from the IPOB. Actually, you could go to the IPOB carry child. Actually, because of ego, but an IPOB. Then the people needed a Yamaka. When Ghana and Yalaka, if we don't be yellow people name where you have Walaka, Chinas are what she are. They got it. One of Fona, and then I see they got the IPOB. No one you go win. But when I got in it, and you won't get gonna. Everybody after 5 years, 6 years, they pay all day. Give me Melegani. What happened to our money? Doshwan, everybody need a big body. Can you hear me? Go, Unabian, one or be. Whatever need, Biafrans know the truth. They have seen it. Here, no evidence. When I go explain, tire. Because no need evidence. Everybody know Madam Anya, your own, who do get work to check. Then every total for 6 good years, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on a TSS gun. All of that, the Melania account, yeah. He had been here with the good for now. This is what we're supposed to be asking you guys now. Where is our money? The bank everybody. You remember what for my sister? You remember what we still standing store? I can't with Onye to China and Jokuye. But Jokuye a few months ago. We don't cover pinch. See again, Diana Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now the Salon Byron now, when you're Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abandon Kahamufu. Naga to take again, and I can set it up. Imagine Chinasa. Only the Chinasa Kuromo. Oyo Chekuro, Otaka has it to the phone, Palma Zelo. Assistant media head today. Boy, and a phone. See, I can hear me. My phone today, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go this DOS. Give it a game. Gini ka ọ dị ha ka data nwa amadi ọ ga-eme. Today actually hangwa anywhere atọtuo. Na their worst now they do. They are just doing their worst now by blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tarnishing the image of good people in IPOB, destroying our reputations. Say that no one does an school and hospital. When, how, where is the evidence? Kedi. Obugodi owegi head late. Osigodo na alụ ma ọ bụ na aka alụ ma ọ bụ na ọgbasa alụ gị. Ego ihe ọ na-eme adọrọzigo mma. Why can't you walk away? Or 10 kilo, 5 kilo ị na-atụ every month na IPOB. Ọnya bụ the billions this figure on a mention. Ọnya metalụ mkpụrụ this as in these huge figures on a mention. Ọnya ka eji mmanụ ndị unu bụ ndị oshi. Onwe ofu mkpụrụ esiokwu na-esi unu n'ọnụ apụta. You guys are criminals. The area Biafrans known as no criminals better for them. Only one should be be at alert. Molanya, any propaganda now, because I have on this issue of finance. Any now will come aside. We are going to destroy them. Continue reading. Don't be lazy in reading. When you see articles, go through it, read it. Because I think when our media learn how to read, go, digest here. This struggle. That is why we are called IPOD. Only in case in Obulu today, Sanya Kanyana Loko, Kepulo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that like it. Can ever handle today? They are in the past. They are gone and gone forever. They are put that chuacho. I just need the lapa. So I bet how was a bobby making a wall. I need you to hold or how much you over. Have you made an account of our money? I through since 2021, they do till today. They should come and account for us because we deserve it. We deserve to know what they use our money for. You see how much and then I get to my account to Kenya. 1 year go to see 1 year gets in here. America, and the harm is your. They know that even more than then is truth, but they just want to blackmail her. On that note, my people, let me go so that other comrades can come live also. So please share this video, share the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but small our HOD Mazi Chris Wong Igbo n'aka na ị ga-ebute Chineke ga-enye gị amara nye gị wisdom and understanding ị ga-eji wee azinchi anyị ma chịkwata anyị maka na onweghị onye nyere ọchịchị chi amachi mana Chukwu ga-enyere gị aka ọ ga-abụ at the end ka e wee nye Chineke ekele biko no Biafrans our new principal officers if you see them anywhere respect them ha nọcha na media enwere a lot of them nọcha na social media. Don't say you're not a GK respond to messages more they harsh because you might be talking to them. So learn how to be polite all the time. Be your brother's keeper. Be obedient. Learn how to respect and obey. Don't be anyhow. And you're on a trying period. This struggle. This struggle, so that is all I have to tell you guys today. Share this video, share. On that note, I can book one no mind one that Achalugo never already broke a chacha. Adama Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.